Hello. Welcome to hell. How you guys doing? I see people went on walks today. That's great. And welcome back from your trip, Atsuko. I hope you had a good time. We got the Kazuskar hair clips today. Yeah, let's go! We're gonna play the event. I have yet to do that. I haven't touched the event yet, because I've been wanting to do it on stream, but it's been hard to find the time. Because there was other stuff that I wanted to do, but the event is still on. Oh my god! Thank you so much for the Prime, Watsuko, I really appreciate it. Oh my god! 16th month. Holy shit. Yay! What did I want to say? Also, hi. I just updated my shop. Some of you may have seen the post on Twitter and stuff. Just updated my shop with new things. I have new merch, like I have new Genshin stickers, I have new Skara prints, I have one Kazuskara prints also. I have some Alien Stage stickers, if you're into that. And I have the mouth-washing sticky notes, which is with Anya on it. Some new stuff. I'm really happy about that. So, hell yeah. Let's go. And, what was I gonna say? I got like 3 orders already, so I'm pretty happy. Thank you if you ordered it. I really appreciate it. My streak should at least be at 486 days. Yeah, probably. Damn. Can't really justify spending money, but I know, I support you. No problem, Mac. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your support. Thank you so much. Should be 486 years old. Damn, that would be old. Atsukold. Atsukold. Yay. What was I gonna say? So this one-off week is ending, but I will be doing another one-off week after this. I really want to try and finish the event in one go today. I don't know if I will be able to. I don't know how long it is. I'm gonna try, but if not, I'll play more of it tomorrow. I did plan on playing Dead by Daylight tomorrow, but I don't, like, if I don't finish the event today, I'm gonna do that tomorrow and Dead by Daylight another day. It's been a while since I played Dead by Daylight on stream, and I kind of miss it. You know what I was also planning? I was also planning on doing an Animal Crossing stream sometime in next week. Because I miss Animal Crossing right now. I've been wanting to play it again. Hi, Chain. How you doing, Chain? I've been meaning to play more Animal Crossing. Even though I don't think I'm gonna be able to play it a lot. I just felt like doing one stream of Animal Crossing soon. I'm doing good, Shane. How are you? Oh, you already said I'm good. Sorry. But yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Today was productive. I did some writing. I actually wrote like a good 1k 1,300 words or something of my new fanfic, which my new Kazuskara fanfic, which is, you know, is still in the very early chapters. Like I'm only on chapter 2, But it's going really well. I really love how it's going, actually. The writing, I'm just like, good stuff. My dad isn't doing as good. He caught my grandpa's stomach bug. I'm just hoping I don't also catch it. I really can't get sick again, much less extreme vomiting. Oh no, I really hope not. Make sure, yeah, you, like, wear a mask or something, or, like, at least stay in a good, reasonable distance so you don't get it. Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad for that, at least. For some reason, he's still holding on for whatever reason. Yeah, you know, it's still, like... I don't really know how to express that in words, but there's, like... I have experience in, like... You know, losing people, like, in the family. Grandfathers, grandmothers. It's, like... Sometimes it's, like... How do they do it? But it's, like... I think, at this point, you kind of just choose... When you want to go. I do believe that. Um, I know it's still like a rough time though. I'm really sorry, Jane. Hello, Lid. How you doing? Mm. Okay, I'm gonna start playing the event so I don't waste too much time. I don't know how much of it I'm gonna get in today. We'll see. Oh shit, I don't have sound. Didn't think I would be back at home at this time today, but here I am. Welcome back home, Lid. Or you no, it's Sunday. You probably weren't working, right? He's not meant to be choosing your system. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh. Alright. I was technically doing tasks that may or may not be related to work. Oh. I see. On the rest day. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, also something that I wanted to add today was that, there's like, there's a trailer that came out for the new game for Ina. I don't remember how you pronounce her name, but Ina is getting a new game. Not a new game, it's the first game actually, but Ina is getting a video game called Dream Barbecue, and I've been waiting for this shit for so long, and they just announced that it's coming out like March 27th, and a new trailer came out and it looks so weird. Oh, I see what you mean. I mean, there is a word in English for it. I think it's called gastroenteritis or something like that. It's the full name of it, I'm pretty sure. It feels a little bit loud, I don't know. Yeah, I think so. Gastro is just like the shortened version of it in French.
Quit following me.
Wait. So that one game is coming out soon, like in March, and I'm definitely gonna play it. I haven't seen or heard from you in quite some time, little one. Don't tell me you've forgotten all about your lady Miko and gone off and found yourself
There's
a
no
new—
need to exchange pleasantries. It's rather pathetic to force a conversation just to occupy silence.
Great. And gone off and found yourself a new shrine maiden somewhere else? That wouldn't do at all. For one thing, it would break my poor little heart. But surely a kind and gentle soul such as you couldn't bear to see me that way, would you? Tell you what, let's meet at Tenshukaku. I've already had a word with the Okuzumishu at the entrance to let you in, so don't even think about turning me down. Relax, you're not in trouble. In fact, you're in for quite a treat. I almost said tweet.
Henshukaku? Why does she want to meet us there? Oh, Paimon has a bad feeling about this.
Thank you. I've heard it's a really good event, so I'm excited. The full name in French, Atsuko, is gastroenterite. Okay, I don't care. I already know this.
Search forth.
He does not like her.
Too slow. Quit following me.
Welcome, honored traveler. Guji told me about your visit. Please, come in.
Well, that was a lot easier than last time.
The almighty Shogun is also inside. It's best not to keep her waiting.
Okay. Damn.
Now, there's no need to be so stubborn about this. I'll adjust the budget here, and we'll definitely turn a profit.
No. We must confirm the official representative before discussing details. There is an order to this that must be followed.
From the way she's talking, this must be the Shogun, right?
Yeah, it's her alright.
Ah, little one. It's about time. Come, I have a contract for you to sign. Whoa, we're not just gonna sign a random contract out of the blue!
Welcome back, Meg. Also, if it's one of your contracts, how can I be sure I'm not signing myself up to slave labor or something? Jesus!
Hardly. Oh, well, labor is a part of it, but you will be compensated. So it is as bad as Paimon thought.
I see. So he's the representative you selected. He would indeed be the perfect candidate for the Mikawa Flower Festival.
The Mikawa Flower Festival?
When the yokai still roamed the land, they celebrated an event known as the Mikawa Flower Festival. It was an occasion for drink, laughter, and merriment.
We hosted a version of it during the Test of Courage. Unfortunately, due to time constraints, we weren't able to put on a large celebration. So I got to thinking, why not have another go? This time with the Mikawa Flower Festival for yokai and humans alike. One that combines human ingenuity with yokai arts to offer the most innovative and thrilling entertainment of our time. Open to all humans and yokai throughout the land. Entertainment, huh? Wait, kind of like a Kitsu Yuge and a Kitsu Hanea Sobi? Those games were really fun.
Yeah. Imagine Skara meeting the Shogun, how disgusted he would be even after all these years. I've been meaning to, like, make a comic about that. Maybe I will.
For an important event like this, an official representative is required to preside over the festivities. In the past, the role was usually given to the Guji, or an individual from the Yashiro Commission. But this time...
Neither myself nor the Kamisato family can assume the position, given we represent one side or the other. The yokai or the humans.
But aren't I human too?
Human you may be, but you possess a deep connection with the yokai, and you do not hail from this land. That makes you a more neutral option.
Okay, no problem, Chain. See you later.
Moreover, you took part in the previous festival during the test of courage. In my estimation, there is no better candidate for the role.
Plus, your name has the potential to attract an even greater showing. So are you going to sign this thing, or what?
This was chosen over me. That one must be insane.
Huh. You've got a point. Then let's go ahead and... Wait! Paimon almost fell into our trap!
I don't work as a festival ambassador for free. How much are you willing to offer?
Oh, come now. This is for an important occasion, is it not? Even I've chosen to throw profit to the wind. Surely a selfless hero like yourself wouldn't turn your back on a good cause.
According to the proposal, the proceeds will be distributed as follows. 40% to Yae Publishing House.
Wow.
And 10% to the festival representative.
Okay.
Hey, no fair!
I want 30%.
Now, 10% might not sound like much, but Yae Publishing House is going to great lengths for this occasion, both in time and personnel. All you need to do is show your face.
You say that now, but then you're going to put me to work once I agree.
Getting smart, aren't you, little one? In that case, I'll throw in another 10% from the other half of the proceeds.
No, the other half is going to the shogunate. That is not up for negotiation. But I am rather curious about the supposed great lengths you mentioned. Unless I am mistaken, most of the personnel and supplies are to be provided by the shogunate. In that sense, 40% seems rather high for your establishment, does it not?
That A. When did she reprogram you to argue back like this?
Proceeds should be distributed according to contribution. Besides, from the very beginning, you planned to allocate an additional 10% of your share to the Traveler, did you not?
Shark Tank?
Wait, so earlier you were just trying to shortchange us?
What do you mean, Shark Tank?
What's the fun in bargaining if you open up with your best offer right off the bat?
Paimon doesn't see the fun at all. But 20% is... acceptable.
I mean, depending on how much profit we're making, 20% is probably pretty good. I don't know.
Games have always been a central part of the festival, and both Akitsu Haneasobi and Akitsu Yuge were extremely popular. So, the plan is to host an event where the attendees have 48 hours to create a game of their own. We'll have new and exciting entertainment in no time.
Ooh, everyone loves fun games. You won't have to worry about attracting humans and yokai to the event.
That is the general plan. I'll leave you to iron out the finer details and contact the participants. This is a critical time for the Shogunate's new development plans, and the survey team is returning momentarily, so I must turn my attention to them.
It's a US show that involves people trying to, like, sell their business to investors. It always involves absolutely bonkers shares in the companies in question. Oh, wait! I've seen that, I think. I've seen, like, clips of it on TikTok and stuff. Oh, I know what you're talking about. And I think there's, like, a French equivalent of it. I forgot how it's called, but, yeah, I know what you're talking about. I didn't know the show was called Shark Tank, though. Yeah, also, you're right.
Got it, got it. We'll see you later then.
Where to now?
Jinju Forest. Let's pay a visit to our old friend, Ioroi.
Okay. Damn.
Oh, but before I forget, you should eat this kitsune meal first.
What?
Whoa, it smells so good. Oh, and also kind of like fried tofu for some reason.
Oh, right.
The smell of humans. Nothing to see here, just a statue. Huh? Wait, why do I smell kitsune?
In French, it's like keep it unless we see. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, I remember now.
us, Ioroi?
Ah, it's you youngsters. And you! Huh. The nasty Kitsune who turned Chinju Forest into the playground for her test of courage.
Oh, Chinju Forest is supposed to be Yoroi's territory, right? Oh, no wonder he's so mad.
Exactly! How could you hold a test of courage without inviting me?
Oh, so that's what he's angry about.
Sealed away like this, could you even participate?
Anyway, what brings you all here? Something to discuss?
Okay, so he avoided the question completely.
I actually came to apologize about the test of courage. It was my mistake not to invite more yokai to the ceremony. So for this Mikawa Flower Festival, I knew I had to extend a personal invitation to the Bake Danuki.
Huh? The Mikawa Flower Festival?
Oh,
Yes, the Mikawa Flower Festival!
oh look, they're so cute.
Huh? Kichiboshi? Shosei? Gyobu Koban? Where did you come from?
And why can't we understand them all of a sudden? Is it because of the kitsune meal? On second thought, better not to ask.
Never trust an apology from a kitsune, or an invitation for that matter. It's just a silly festival. So what if there's delicious food or fun games?
Yum, yum! Fun!
That's enough, you two. Don't fall for the kitsune's cheap tricks. Such hopeless, innocent cubs.
What a shame. I was hoping to take you all to the festival, but it would seem Ioroi disapproves. I suppose it makes sense. Poor Ioroi, stuck in this statue all alone while the rest of you got to have fun. How sad that would be.
Jesus, she's the queen, the queen of
Ioroi.
manipulation.
Excuse you. I am Ioroi, the Kakushigami of the Bake Danuki. Yes. Just worried the cubs will get distracted and stray from the Tanuki path.
I should also mention I was hoping the Bake Danuki could help the humans take their games to the next level. Talented as you are in the art of transformation, in Inazuma, only the Bake Danuki can hope to match the Kitsune in that area.
Match? The Kitsune could never rival the transformative gifts of the Bake Danuki.
Oh, well, I was thinking of using the Bake Danuki as the symbol of the event in the promotions and such. But alas, it would seem that you don't like that idea, Ioroi. No matter. I shall simply seek the help of the Kitsune. When the time comes, all of Inazuma will know the Kitsune stepped in to accomplish what the Bake Danuki could not.
Wait!
What an obvious strategy.
It worked, didn't it?
My dear cubs, transforming into things that already exist is only a small fraction of what it means to become a great Bake Danuki. To even get a quarter of the way through your training, you must be able to turn into things of your own invention. Just like when I turned into a gigantic ramen bowl that could fly. So go forth and seize this opportunity so you can advance the name of the... advance your training. Not all humans are bad and scary. Some are good, just like these youngsters. Go with them and transform into things you've never tried before.
Don't worry, Ioroi. The little Tanuki are safe with me.
Babies.
You're the one I'm worried about.
Well, we're here too. We'll make sure they don't, stray from the path.
I'll hold you to that. Now, Kichiboshi, Shosei, Gyobu Koban, while you're out there, always listen to...
Yep. Always listen to Whitefur. And Mr. Yellowfur. And Auntie Pink. Miss Pinkfur.
I almost forgot. Given their level of training, speaking to humans will be a problem. Just a moment, I'll cook up a few Bake Danuki meals to keep on hand.
No need. Here, Miss Pinkfur prepared a special Kitsune meal for you all. It will give you the ability to speak to humans.
You stole our tricks too? And changed the name?
Yum!
Is it really that much better than mine?
Splendid. That should make our lives easier. Now we can head into the city and start forming the teams.
Teams?
Well, we need more than Bake Danuki power to design these games. 2 humans per team should suffice, I'd say. Now, I need to discuss the layout of the venue with the Yashiro Commission. I'll leave the team recruitment to you.
Put to work already. Guess I need to earn that extra 10%.
Hold on. You're not taking part, Miko? You're really gonna sit out on the fun? You of all people?
Making games is nowhere near as fun as playing them. Besides, working through the night certainly isn't my idea of a good time.
Making games? Working through the night?
Anyway, this time I'm going to wait for the fun to come to me. See you later, little ones.
God.
Kichiboshi and the others are young, so their speaking ability is limited. I miss the days when the Bakedanuki could run circles around the humans. Hold on. How were you able to understand them from the start? Does that mean the Bakedanuki meal from last time is still working? Ha ha! Take that, sneaky Kitsune! Speaking of... that Kitsune is gone, yes? Good. I have a request, young one. Come closer. You must protect the cubs from that sneaky Kitsune at all costs.
Okay.
A city! So many houses! So many humans! Gotta farm beans! White fur? Yellow fur? How do we farm beans?
Bro, these things are so cute. Creatures.
Farm teams, not farm beans. It's kind of hard to explain.
It's like finding people with similar interests.
Yeah, that's right. People with the same taste. You know, into the same thing. It's easier to come up with a game that way. Taste the same. Got it. Easy peasy. Wait for dumb.
Oh.
Farm beans that taste the same.
Oh my god, they're adorable. I can't.
Wait, that's not... they're gone. In different directions, too. Let's go after them.
Farm beans.
Too slow.
I really cannot wait for Skara to come to Inazuma, because goddamn. Ito! Yes! Wait, you're saying he's not one of the Ushi's friends? Toma, oh my god, I also miss him so bad. Whoa, pump the brakes, I thought he was your friend.
Longhorned Oni and Shorthorned Oni.
Oh. He talks.
Shosei, there you are. White fur, yellow fur. Shosei found white fur and yellow fur number 2. Both great yokai. Both like to play.
Great yokai, so he thinks I'm an Oni too? What's going on? Listen, I was just playing some genius invocation with my good bro Toma during his time off. And then, out of the blue, this Shosei appeared right in the middle of our match.
Shosei loves to play. Longhorn and Shorthorn Oni also love to play. We taste the same.
We what now? I can explain. Oh ho, the Mikawa Flower Festival. Should have opened with that, compadre. Man, the Arataki gang really hard carried the last one. We'll turn this one into something special too.
Hitatsumi Kozo and the others did all the work, bullchucker. You're really lumping them in with your gang?
Oh, right, those guys. Oh, this is nice that they are putting back to remind you of who they are. I remember them. Little yokai who have been living out in the wilderness. Though they lack strong powers, they long for the once vibrant festivities of the Mikawa Flower Festival. Drawing inspiration from the classic game of Akitsuhane Osobi and hoping to recreate the festival form of splendor, they have set up the game of Akitsu Yuge for people to enjoy together. It's called doing them a favor. Besides, they look up to me. I'm like a cool older brother.
Hitatsumi Kozo and his friends did come up with the Akitsu Yuge game during the last festival. There's no reason not to invite them this time.
Woo, the crew's getting back together. I round them up. technically I'm on vacation, but I'm happy to assist the Yashiro Commission with the festival. I love these little yokai. Me too. That's what I like to hear. Alright, let's round up those 3 little fellas and start working on the almighty Arataki Great and Glorious Akitsu Yuge game. Not so fast. I love his face. Like, huh?
Hornless Oni?
We have an advertising job to finish, remember, boss? We do? Reshoots, follow-up work. There's still a mountain of things to do. Look at Toma here, kind enough to help with the festival, even during his vacation. I would think the boss of the Arataki gang would show even more dedication to his work, but you know, that's just me. Looks like your time is spoken for, my friend. Wrap up what you need to do and we can finish our match at the festival. Best of both worlds. Alright, those errands are a piece of cake. I'll be back in no time. Oh, but first I should introduce you to Kozo and the others. Then you can head to the festival without me. Then let's get a move on. No use standing here talking about it. Go make those introductions. We have stuff to do. Sorry, Miss and Paimon. I'm sure we'll see you later.
Hornless Oni? Oh, so scary.
Quit following me.
What other...
White fur! Yellow fur! Over here! Kichiboshi found big sleepy tanuki!
Hate to break it to you, Kichiboshi, but...
Hey! I'm a Muchina, not a tanuki! Oh, Muchina yokai that can turn into tanuki? No, wait. I'm not a Muchina or a tanuki. I'm Sayu. Tanuki, Muchina, Sayu. So many transformations! Sayu is yokai?
She's a ninja, not a yokai.
I don't transform at all. I've been a human this whole time. Who is this guy anyway? Popping up out of nowhere right when I found a spot to sleep?
We haven't seen Sayu in years. Yeah, that is true.
Sorry, this is probably the first time Kichiboshi has ever seen a ninja.
Ah, the big Tanuki and the great Mujina yokai are facing off. The rumors around Anamizaka were true.
Not this again. It's just Sayu.
Oh, no yokai, huh? My bad, Sayu. I rushed over here as soon as I heard the rumors. Guess I got a bit carried away.
And there goes my nap. Silly humans. Much to learn.
Whoa, hold on. Is this guy a real yokai? His name is Kichiboshi. Well, hello there, Kichiboshi.
This human, really warm.
Warm? Warm personality-wise, I'm guessing. Oh, well, well, what brings you to Inazuma City, Kichiboshi? We don't often get Bakedanuki around these parts.
Boy, where do we begin?
Ah, I see. You're recruiting people to develop games for the Mikawa Flower Festival. You interested? Well, duh! Come on, Sayu, let's do it together!
Right when I was trying to run. About that, I'm pretty busy. Practicing ninjutsu and such.
Oh, I heard the Bakedanuki are great at ninjutsu. Rumors has it, with a single thought, they can grow taller than a house. Is that true, Kichiboshi?
Taller than a house? I've never heard of a ninjutsu like that. It's not ninjutsu. It's Bakedanuki art. We don't grow taller than house. See? I knew it wouldn't be that easy. We grow taller than mountain.
Sayu?
Sorry. Just thinking about something Sensei always said. You can't just focus on drills, Sayu. You need to push the limits of what you know about ninjutsu.
Well, this is a good opportunity. This is as good an opportunity as any.
I guess. Farm beans, success. Alright, let's go discuss this ninjutsu. No. This Baketanuki Art of Transformation. The one you're going to use for the festival.
Yes, I've always wanted to go to a festival with you, Sayu. Let's go to my place to brainstorm. We can even set off some fireworks when we're done.
I'll pass on the fireworks. They're terrible for my sleep.
Yeah!
Huh? Gyobu Koban, what are you doing?
Spying on great yokai. Great yokai whisper about something with humans.
A great yokai?
So, what do you think? Are you interested in our proposal?
The idea has a lot of promise, but I'm afraid there are no natural hot springs on Watatsumi Island. Because Watatsumi Island has fucking nothing! Aside from Enkanomiya. And the cost of heating them artificially is a bit too...
1 second. I believe someone's listening. Hello over there? You're more than welcome to join, but a face-to-face conversation is more appropriate, don't you think?
Great yokai found us! It's just us!
Miss? Oh, Miss Paimon?
There's no need to be nervous, you two. It's not like I think you're corporate spies.
Yeah.
As for you, it's been a while since I've met one of your kind. What's your name? Is Ioroi doing well? Huh?
Oh.
This is Gyobu Koban. It's his first time visiting a city, so he's a bit shy around strangers.
As for Iori, he's the same as always.
So, still sealed in that statue then? I suppose it can't be helped. Nice to meet you, Gyobu Koban. My name is Yume Mizuki. I'm a Yumeku Ibaku. We're yokai, just like you.
Great yokai is surprisingly friendly?
It looks like he was scared that as a great yokai you were going to do something terrible to him for interrupting our secret meetings. So it was actually a secret meeting? Not exactly, no. We were discussing the potential of opening a new branch of the Aisa bathhouse on Watatsumi Island.
Oh, Aisa Bathhouse is expanding to Watatsumi Island?
Well, tourism is one of the areas we're hoping to expand. We've been discussing the possibility with Miss Mizuki for quite some time. Still, given the lack of natural springs on Watatsumi Island, we're looking at high operating costs, and if it's not different enough from the main branch, I worry about its ability to draw in customers.
All valid points. We do need to differentiate the brand. We could place a greater emphasis on physiotherapy, or add some popular activities, such as carefully designed games.
Games?
Games? In a bathhouse?
I'm curious how your Kokomi impression would sound. I mean, I'll try my best.
Of course. Games are often used in psychological treatment to put patients at ease.
Like, I'm not gonna lie, I don't fully remember her voice. I'm gonna try, like, because I wasn't really putting a lot of effort in sounding exactly like her. I'm gonna do my best.
Anyway, the topic of games really seemed to pique your interest. Is there something going on?
Allow me to explain. I see. A new kind of Mikawa flower festival. Miss Fried Tofu with all the frills is as ingenious as ever.
Miko. I knew I smelled scheming in the air.
Oh, that lady again? Well, there's a lot of work to do on Watatsumi Island, so we probably don't have time for something like that, right, Your Excellency? I do think there's potential in turning Watatsumi Island into a tourist destination. We could use the festival as a proof of concept and establish a partnership with Miss Mizuki. If people are drawn to our game, that would mean a lot of positive publicity. No way you don't have that voice carved into your brain. I mean, we haven't seen her for a while. Which would benefit us in the long term. But aren't Aisa Bathhouse and Yai Publishing House business rivals?
Rivalries aside, I have no qualm using Yai Publishing House's resources to our advantage. Besides, if I remember correctly, you have a connection to Yai Publishing House as well, don't you, General Goro? You work on the That's Life column.
Lol. Oh, well, yes I do.
If our venture is to focus on games, then as future business partners, I'm sure you would appreciate an opportunity to see what I can do.
An astute observation, Miss Mizuki. Well, shall we? Getting down to business is often the quickest way to bring people together, after all.
Agreed. Then why don't we discuss some of the finer details before the festival begins?
Oh, but, alright, then I guess I should... Actually, Goro, I was hoping you might attend to the business on Watatsumi Island in the meantime. Just as you said, there is quite a bit to be done. Huh? She's giving you an out. She's giving you a way to avoid Miko. Of course! Thank you, Traveler. I absolutely didn't get that. In addition, I'd like you to encourage the people of Watatsumi Island to attend the festival. It's a celebration for humans and yokai alike. So that includes our people as well. This should be an occasion that brings people together. Understood. Leave it to me, Your Excellency.
Okay, that should be enough teams. Time to report back to the Yashiro Commission.
Remember that Goro didn't know about Miss Hina.
Miss Kamisato.
Oh yeah, I know that.
This is the list of stage materials for your review.
Miss Kamisato, I have your schedule for tomorrow.
The list looks fine. As for the schedule, let's move the meeting with the Tenryo Commission up a little. They're in charge of festival security, so that should take precedence.
Oh, she looks super busy. Should we come back later?
Oh, Traveler.
You seem busy. Are we interrupting?
Oh no, you're fine. You caught me just as I was finishing up, actually.
He's a general, but also a little dumb.
Lady Gucci said you're the official festival representative, and you've been busy recruiting participants. So I should do my part too, right? For large events like the Test of Courage, Brother usually does most of the organizing. But this time, I wanted to take some work off his back.
That should be a big help.
I hope so.
Oh, speaking of the recruitment, we found a bunch of people. We should be good to go.
Oh, already? That was fast. I wasn't sure we would find enough participants. I thought I might have to sign up myself.
Oh, well, there's still time.
Oh, don't worry about it. I can only focus on so many things anyway. If we have enough people, I should stick to organizing. I suppose I'm a little sad about not taking part. But I'm looking forward to the festival all the same. When the time comes, perhaps we could check it out together.
Miss Kamisato! Another letter from the Kanjo Commission.
What do you want?
Coming! Sorry, duty calls. We'll have to talk about our plans another time. My brother's the one overseeing the teams. I believe he's in the courtyard with Lady Gucci. You can go in when you're ready.
Thanks, Ayaka. See you later.
See you later.
Wow, Ayaka's really working hard. Guess we should follow suit. You're the festival representative, and that makes Paimon the representative of the representative. So in other words, let's do this.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's about time. I could hear you talking outside.
I apologize for not greeting you upon arrival. The Lady Gucci and I were discussing something urgent.
Oh, don't worry about it. We were talking to Ayaka anyway.
Now that young lady is one enthusiastic volunteer.
Wow!
Especially when she heard about your involvement, Traveler.
The lightning.
Solved our personnel problem in one fell swoop.
The lightning right behind her back. Damn. That was, the Shogun being mad. So you took the opportunity to order her around as well?
Hardly. It was entirely her decision. Besides, you really think I could order her around with her big brother standing right there?
I do hope she gets what she wants out of the event. Now I see the Bakedanuki are no longer with you. I assume that means the team is upset? Yep, here's the situation. What's the motherfucking situation? Heh, Longhorned Oni. Longhorned Oni and Shorthorned Oni. My god, that's hard to pronounce. Those are some interesting names. I was hoping Toma would use the festival as an excuse to relax, but it would seem he refuses to remain idle. He even signed up as a participant. Well, here's to hoping the game development is enjoyable at the very least.
Mizuki signed up too? Along with the Soul of the Deep. Now this is getting interesting. I knew it was a good idea to put you in charge of recruitment, Traveler.
They're planning to use your festival to promote Isa Bathhouse.
Oh, is that so? Then perhaps I should up the ante.
So, Ayato, is everything set on your end then?
Yes, the Yashiro Commission will be in contact with each team and arrange for lodging, food, equipment, and travel. We will also determine the overall theme for the games, which will be announced 48 hours before the opening of the festival. Imagine if, like, there was lightning striking him down real quick while he's talking and he's just, like, flying off the screen and there's just no one here.
Yes, that's all well and good.
Because that's happened to
I just
me.
had one small adjustment.
That doesn't bode well. That really doesn't bode well.
Why so anxious? I'm just trying to keep things exciting. When we're ready to announce the theme, come to the festival grounds at the foot of Mount Yogo. We'll see you there.
Okay. The Lady Guji is very imaginative. There's no telling how the festival will end up in the end. She can be a handful. I wouldn't go that far. Though outlandish at times, her ideas usually contain strokes of genius that can be quite practical in the end. Besides, with you and Ayaka involved in the event, trust that I will intervene if things get out of hand. You need not worry. Ayato, you need to, like, find shelter right now. Like, you're right... There's a roof right here, and you're not even under it, you freak. Well, almost. You could go a little bit more to the center. Find peace. I guess. Fuck.
You're so...
The theme for the games is being announced today, right? Who knows what Miko's got up her sleeve? What?
What the fuck? What in the hell? Though the festival has yet to begin, the game development process is sure to attract a crowd. Is it the Tenryo Commission's responsibility to maintain security and order throughout the entirety of the entirety of the proceedings? So remain vigilant. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Hey, Sora!
Oh, it's you. It's been a while.
You guys are here early. There's still 3 whole days until the festival starts.
Correction. How is she not falling on her ass with these shoes? There's a little over 48 hours. Besides, many patrons are already here to observe the development process. Festival security starts now.
Oh, wait, but what about the statue of the, almighty... Narukami-Yogo? Yeah, you know the one. Won't you miss out on it again?
Want us to buy one for you? No need. All statues of Her Excellency the Almighty Narukami Ogosho, God of Thunder, being sold at this event are an old model. And as it turns out, I already own 5 of said model at home.
Ah, okay, well that's definitely more than enough.
Yes, I only own 5 statues of Her Excellency at any given time. That is my maximum. Any more and I'm afraid I would not be able to afford them the proper care.
Oh, that's the reason?
Personal matters aside, I heard you are the representative for this event. You should proceed to the stage and speak with the Lady Guji.
Oh, right. Looks like we're running out of time. Let's go then. See you later, Sora.
Goodbye.
Ma'am, we have a message from Commission Headquarters. They need you to return as soon as possible.
Headquarters? Now, of all times? Alright, keep watching my absence. I won't be long.
Ah, you're here. Now we can get the ball rolling.
Are we late?
Right on time, I'd say. I was just about to announce the theme for the game.
What's that thing behind you?
Oh, this? Just a little something to spice things up.
What do you mean?
So, stay tuned.
We should be getting close, right?
So sleepy. Can't wait anymore.
A theme decided by Miko and the Yashiro Commission. What's it gonna be?
One thing we all share is our capacity to dream. Outlandish fantasies of the mind, nostalgic memories of the past, or telling reflections of our inner selves. In a similar sense, games also blur the lines between fantasy and reality. Just like our dreams, the bounds of possibility are as limitless as our imagination. With that in mind, your task is to create a game within the next 48 hours centered around the theme of dreams. The genre and style are completely up to you.
Okay, nothing too crazy so far.
And to provide some additional motivation, the winning team will be awarded the Tanuki Game Award.
Aw, cute.
As well as a generous sum of mora. And a sponsorship from Yai Publishing House to fully develop the game and promote it throughout all Inazuma.
All Inazuma?
In the interest of fairness, the evaluation committee will decide the winner based on attendee feedback, as well as the opinion of our festival representative. Now, with that out of the way, let the game development begin. The 48-hour countdown begins now.
Damn.
Looks like things are going well. We've just started, and it seems like all our teams have a plan. Plus, with the transformative powers of the Bakedanuki, bringing those visions to fruition should be a lot easier. As the festival's most important judge and representative, you should go check on the progress, don't you think?
I really didn't see that coming. Me as the main judge, really?
It all comes down to fairness, as I said. I worked with the Yashiro Commission to come up with the theme, so the judging must go to someone else. Oh, no need to stress, though. It's all fun and games, is it not? Just choose the one you enjoy the most. Of course, if it's appearances you're worried about, you could always... I don't know. Check in on the teams and ask about their ideas.
What do you mean appearances?
And that proves that I picked the right person. Go on then, I won't keep you.
Oh. I really love this. Okay,
so, you need to pick the best game, huh? Well, why don't we take a look around to get a feel for things? Then we can go talk to Miko.
Okay, let's see. Damn. Okay, let's look at this.
Hey there, Mizuki, Kokomi, and Gyobu Koban. How are things going over here?
Not bad. We've made a lot of progress. Miss Mizuki is very experienced, and Gyobu Koban's abilities are simply astonishing. I bugged out.
Piece of cake. Experienced, huh? That must put you at a huge advantage. Is it because you use games in your work?
I'm not sure it gives me an advantage, per se. The games I use are for clinical purposes, not entertainment. But if we want that award, we need something a lot more fun. So my experience only goes so far.
That reminds me, the Yashiro Commission chose dreams as the theme of the competition. Do you think that was targeted at us?
Huh. Using dreams to test a dream eater? Yeah, it does sound like some kind of challenge.
But they knew we wanted to use this as an opportunity to advertise our game, but now it's a competition. Which means if we lose our game, our game will be completely overshadowed by the winner. And if we win, she gets a share of the profits as the primary investor. Miss Fried Tofu with all the frills is on top of her game.
Wow, that's a lot of scheming.
Screaming?
On the other hand, if we do win first place, The prestige will help us get the word out, which should increase the popularity of the bathhouse on Watatsumi Island. As for Yai Publishing House's sponsorship, as long as we win the competition, we get to decide the terms.
Winner takes all, huh? I suppose it works both ways. This definitely has the Lady Guji written all over it.
My guess is that she's doing this all for the entertainment factor. For fun, basically.
Fun. Kyobo Koban likes fun.
Well said. I suppose that's the purpose of a game, after all. For now, let's focus on making a game the best it can be.
Good idea. So what kind of game are you gonna make?
We're calling it A Little Fox's Daydream. Basically, you play as a fox, navigating between sweet dreams and nightmares in search of delicious fried tofu.
I think I might know who the little fox is supposed to be.
Yeah, looks like that fox takes some inspiration from, real life.
Well, the design was Miss Mizuki's idea, but I'm completely on board. Sometimes the only way to meet a challenge is with a challenge of your own. Fighting fire with fire, huh?
That's the definition of fun, don't you think? So, want to give it a try?
Sure. Wonderful. Right this way. The usual path to the ramen stand presents multiple forms to you within the ever-changing dreamscape. The mushrooms standing in the little Kitsune's path are all but swathed in ominous energies. Fortunately, our foxy protagonist does not usually take mushrooms in soup, as the friend who our main lead intended to meet present at this ramen Okay, I had a hard time reading this, but sure. I get it. And use Tori gives to travel into different dreamscapes. Okay. Mm-hmm. Oh my god. The game is difficult? Bro. There it is. It controls weird. Oh, okay. I like the music, it's cute. I like the general vibe, I guess. Shit! Oh my god, okay. Yay! Oh wait, there's a... There's a fried tofu up here. Oh shit. I have to remember there's no floor. Oh, bro, okay. Wait, how? Okay. Not as responsive as I would like. It was also playing on tablet and the controls are in place on the screen in a way that's very intuitive. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Also, when they're purple, it means that they're in both worlds. Oh, fuck! Oh, wait, they go in different directions, depending. Okay. Okay. Huh? Wait, how- what? Oh. Uh-huh. I see. I now understand. Shit! Nah! I'm stupid. Mm-hmm. What? Ah! Fuck. I've killed Yamiko about 1,000 times since I started playing this. Okay, I don't think I need to do all the stages right now. I'll come back to this after, but I really want to get the story progressed.
Wow, look at this! You've made so much progress already!
All credit to Kichiboshi. We just told him what we wanted and he made the set in no time.
He helped with the gameplay too. All we had was a prototype and now it's ready for playtesting already. His skills are amazing. Kichiboshi, amazing!
Very amazing.
So, how do we play? It doesn't seem super obvious.
The board is infused with yokai power. All you need to do is place your hand on it to enter the dreamscape. At least I think that's how it works, right, Kichiboshi?
Orange fur, very smart. So, you could say that your game unifies human ingenuity with Bakedaniki magic to create a scene that is completely illusory. Very creative.
What for suddenly use many big words?
You sure sound official all of a sudden, Paimon. Are you trying to act like a real judge?
Don't mind her.
This new style of game development deserves a name! How about Unreal? Oh, or Unity.
Could you tell us about your game? You betcha!
Hey? A little acknowledgement would be nice.
Although Sayu's the better person to ask, Bunshin Phantasm is her brainchild after all. Bunshin Phantasm?
Yeah.
Phantasm?
It's based on a dream I had. In the dream, I learned to make bunshin, and I made them do all my work for me.
Yeah.
With my clones around, there was no reason for that lady to come find me, so I could sleep as long as I wanted. So, even when you're asleep, you dream of getting more sleep? It's just, I got so excited at the prospect that I actually woke myself up. If only I could make bunshin in real life.
I have a feeling your clones might not want to work any more than you do.
Well, then, even if some get caught, the others could take a nap in the meantime. But if your clones do all the work, doesn't all that fatigue transfer back to you in the end? Oh, well, when you put it that way, I don't know anymore.
All dreams are nonsensical and complicated in their own way, but that's what makes them interesting. Anyway, that's our game. The most wonderful Bunshin Phantasm Mujina body doubles to the rescue! Okay.
What's a Mujina body double? That's a long story. Wanna just give it a try?
Sure.
Awesome! All you have to do is put your hand on the board and close your eyes.
Uh-huh. Though Muji Daruma is known to jump and bounce about, thus seeming rather light, it can also trigger special pressure-based puzzle mechanisms. So how heavy is it exactly? What the fuck? In Bunshin Phantasm challenges, you must reach the destination within 3 rounds. During each round, your actions will be recorded by the Muji Daruma, and when the next round begins, the Muji Daruma will imitate your movements from the round before. Okay. Wait. Huh? I thought they would, like... Wait, I'm really confused. What? Oh, okay, I see! Shit. I should have stayed on it longer. Maybe.
You think I've got a sharp tongue? I just tell it like it is. If someone can't handle it, maybe that's their problem.
I see, I understand. Okay, I'll do the rest of this later.
following me.
Alright, let's add another elemental reaction here.
Boss Toma is the best!
That's nice of you, but it's all thanks to Akitsu Yuge that I came up with this in the first place, and that was all you.
Anything for Boss Toma. Whoa! Guess this team really hit it off.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember anything about Sayu's video. I don't even know if I even saw it. Oh, hi there, Mr. Paimon.
Looks like you're getting along great with Kozo and the others. Guess a fixer can work with just about anyone, huh?
I have Ito to thank, actually. He introduced me to Kozo and the others after he left that day. We didn't get to see each other much during the test of courage, but they're a very friendly group of yokai. Time to wash? Uh-huh. All I had to do was mention the Mikawa Flower Festival, and they agreed to help right away. They even showed up bright and early this morning.
That makes sense. It was their dream to host the Mikawa Flower Festival.
Yep, that's right.
Yeah, totally. We've been dreaming about it for a long time.
So, what are you planning for the game? It kinda sounded like you're making a sequel to Akitsu Yuge.
I suppose it's a spiritual secret of sorts. It's a combination of Akitsu Yuge and Mondstadt's Ludi Harpastum. Oh! Okay, I call it Akitsu Harpastum. It's pretty simple, actually. Just swing the racket to hit the balls back where they came from.
But what does that have to do with the
Good question. The Lady Guji did say that reminiscing about nostalgic memories is a form of dreaming, right? So for many years after leaving Mondstadt, the only place I could experience Ludi Harpastum was in my dreams. Oh my god! Once I was old enough to go back on my own, too much had changed. My age, my mindset, whatever it was, the Ludi Harpastum of my childhood was gone. Oh, Toma! So I suppose you could say Akitsu Harpastum is a childhood dream many years in the making. I'm losing my mind again. Yeah. Mondstadt mention! Oh, and the playtest stage... Oh, thank you for the follow, Mau Potato. I really appreciate it. I like your username. It's fun. I hope you're doing good today. Thank you. In the playtest stage, I added a few characters that often appear in fairy tales and dreamscapes. Hopefully that reinforces the theme a bit more. Haha. Wanna give it a try? Sure.
White fur, yellow fur, get ready!
Let's go! Vitality if you're hit by Harpasta. Harpasta? Okay. Fun. Ow! Ah! Huh?
How amusing.
Oh, okay. Missed this one. Okay, this is fun. What the fuck? Oh, hi, Inokan, how are you doing? It's okay. No, you didn't. I was just very focused on the game, sorry. I hope you're doing good. I'm doing good, thank you. And how are you? Hold to charge. Yeah, I got it. It was just a little confusing because I couldn't really tell if I was charging or not. What's that? Oh, okay. Oh, fun! Stamp rally.
Well, did you get a good look at all the games?
Back at the Genshin shenanigans, I see. Hell yeah! There's a fun event going on. I think so.
Oh, and what are your thoughts? I'm all ears. Fascinating. Which game are you looking forward to the most?
I think my favorite is Toma's Akitsu Harpastum.
Akitsu Harpastum, huh? I'm sure that will be a nostalgic experience for many people. Perhaps a Mondstadt spin on an Inazuman classic will be, dare I say, a breath of fresh air. What do you say we drag A out here so she can join in on the fun?
Yes!
Well, we had to pick one, but honestly, all the ideas were pretty good.
It's still early days, so there's no rush to make a decision. Plenty of novels at Yai Publishing House have opened on a high note, only to lose the plot halfway through.
That was the only one I disliked. Yeah, I think it's like my... What's that one thing? How is it called? That game where you have to, like... It's like... It's not table tennis, it's like something else. Something with the floor and it has like... They're making some kind of like palette move across it and you have to like shoot it with a thing. God, I have no idea how this is called in English. They put this shit in movie theaters at the entrance, and you can play this while you're waiting for your movie. I don't know if this is just a French thing. I have no idea what it's called in English. Why do all companions in Asian games need to have some annoying voice? Oops, yeah. Paimon has a high-pitched voice. Yeah, Mac doesn't know what I'm talking about. Man, I don't know how to explain this. It's like, it looks like a tennis table thing, but, it's like, oh god. I'll have to find a picture of it or something. I don't even remember what it's called in French, to be honest. I just know... What do you mean you have games to play while waiting for a movie? Oh my god, Dark You, thank you for the game, I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. I hope you're doing good today. Welcome to the stream. Also, Mag, I was just gonna say, yes, at the movie theater... Well, I don't know if it's all movie theaters, but some of them have, like, an arcade at the entrance, so if the wait is too long for your movie, you can, like, chill and play games, like arcade games. And you can play arcade games after your movie if you want to, like, you know, unwind a little bit. I really don't know if all movie theaters are like that, but I know mine has, like, the one where I live has that. It's probably the bigger ones that do. We just have cafes or generally food places. Yeah, the one movie theater I go to has food places like cafes and stuff, but they also have like a nice arcade that you can just chill in. Yeah, I guess it's probably only in big movie theaters.
You can pick your favorite game once everyone's done with their work.
But that's what I'm talking about. Like, that one specific game that reminds me of Ludi Harpastum, it's, like, similar to a game that is in those arcades. And it's not just those arcades, but it's a very common game in arcades in France, and I don't know how it's called in English. I'm doing good, thank you. Is your username pronounced Dark U? Something like that? Or is it something else? And how are you? I hope you're doing good. The only thing that comes to mind is pinball. I mean, I guess it's similar to pinball, but it's different because you're playing against someone else. You're playing against another person. I don't know. I'll try to find pictures of it. Oh, is it like air hockey? Is that it? Air hockey? Wait, I think that's air hockey.
Wow, time really flew by today.
Yes, okay, it's air hockey.
Already.
Type air hockey in Google, you'll know what I mean.
The game booths were cool, but the food was even better. There were vendors selling dongo milk, tricolor dongo, rice cake soup, you name it.
You can pronounce it however you want. Most people I interact with switch to my name after some while. Oh, okay, no problem. Of course you care about the food the most.
Paimon saved a skewer just for you. Here, before it gets cold.
Dongo! It's not something you just didn't finish, right?
No, of course not.
That's a big-ass
If you don't
dongo.
want it, Paimon will eat it herself.
You enjoy the soft and chewy texture of the snack. With the excitement of the festival all around you, it almost tastes sweeter than usual.
It's great, right? Which means we should come back for more tomorrow.
Huh? So that's why you saved one for me. You run out of more to buy it yourself. Hello?
Wait. Do you see that up ahead? What's someone doing out this late?
Ominous.
What the fuck is this?
What the fuck is this? Hi, Twy. How you doing, Twy?
Huh. Their clothes look kind of weird. Oh, could they be one of those costumed actors Miko mentioned?
I don't know about that, Paimon.
Hey, hello there? Are you also here for the festival?
Whoa! Paimon, watch out! Nice. You will be unable to use elemental skills or burst during the combat, but you will obtain new abilities known as parry or veil break. When using parry, the traveler will raise their weapon's defensive stance, greatly decreasing damage taken. What the fuck? Okay. My back hurts, but it should eventually recover in a bit. Oh, I hope so, Twy. And I'm good. I'm doing good. And how are you? Well, you already said how you are. I'm sorry. I get so bad at this. I'm doing pretty good today. Hell yeah. You zoned out? That's okay, Emo, don't worry. I'm gonna go now. Have a nice stream. No problem, Darky. I appreciate it. Thank you again for the raid. And I hope you have a good rest of your day or good night if you're going to bed. I don't know. Thank you again.
What was that for? They attacked us out of nowhere! Something's not right about this. Be careful, traveler!
Oh my god, this is hard. Oh my god! I need to fill out a thingy for my ADHD evaluation. I think it's very ironic how I just can't bring myself to do it. Yeah. Is that it? Shit. What's happening? What the fuck is going on? Ah! Ow! When did this dagger get here? Hold on, I know this feeling. I've felt it several times before. Thank you, Atsuko, for reacting to the thing. I'm in a dream! We are in the land of chromatic aberration.
Traveler? Hey, are you alright?
What just happened?
Well, you fought that strange person and made them disappear. But then, all of a sudden you started backing up like you were super afraid of something.
I'm fine now, don't worry.
Whew. You nearly gave Paimon a heart attack.
I saw a dagger, but it was Tricolor Dango the whole time, so it was all just a nightmare? Luckily, I heard the sound of thunder in the dream, otherwise it probably would have taken me a lot longer to break out of the nightmare.
Also, what was with that thunder just now? It came out of nowhere and it's not even raining!
Huh?
What's wrong?
So the thunder wasn't part of the dream? Who was that person? Thank you, A.
Has a nightmare returned to Inazuma once again?
Damn. Once again?
Hey, Komura! Time to go! The stalls are closed, so let's head home for the night. Hey, did you hear me? No more gaming tonight.
Gaming!
You can come back tomorrow. Komura. Komura! Komura?
What's with the yelling? I can hear you just fine. Let's go.
Huh?
Oh.
What? You're not coming? Why are you giving me that look?
Komura, weren't you...
Oh.
over there just now?
Spooky. I like that. I like that. It's spooky. This is really cool. Hi, welcome back, Chain.
What happened last night? We couldn't find anyone to discuss it with because it was so late. Well, Miku and the others should be at the grounds by now, right? Let's go talk to them.
It's the second one right now. Oh my god, what the fuck? Fuck you.
Breath of the flame.
Yeah, I'm just starting the second one. What the fuck am I doing? Thanks to you, I am now eligible for Primogen times 20, 20 Primogen? Whatever that is. It's Genshin currency, are you happy? You can now roll for your favorite Lorbo characters.
Doesn't look like Miko is around here anywhere. Paimon doesn't see Ayato or Ayaka either. Are we too early? Didn't Ayato say he prepared lodging for everyone at the shrine?
I'm still so baffled at the fact that you guys get drops from watching my streams, but I don't from streaming the game. Like, huh?
Did you hear? Someone encountered a doppelganger here last night.
A doppelganger? A mimic?
A doppelganger? You mean like a doppelganger of themselves? Or someone they know?
You know what they say.
Anyone who sees their doppelganger will be replaced by them within 3 days.
I love doppelganger shit, it's so fun.
That's just a folktale. It's not real.
Doppelgangers? That's a common folk tale in Inazuma, isn't it? Ever heard of it, Traveler?
I know the gist. Sorry, I know the gist.
Yeah, it's a pretty famous one, huh? A friend being replaced by a complete stranger? Also, the timing is a bit too coincidental, don't you think? Could it be related to what we saw last night? The whole doppelganger thing sounds kind of like what Sayu was talking about with Bunshin Phantasm. Maybe something went wrong with Kichiboshi's power? Well, thinking about it isn't going to get us anywhere. Why don't we go check on Sayu's team? Huh? They're not here yet.
I feel I've been playing Genshin for 3 years, so I'm like fully used to Paimon's voice at this point. It's funny because like whenever they do a quest where she's not voiced, I have to like mimic her voice, and I actually like doing it because it's fun. Maybe they're still asleep?
Well, if it is Sayu we're talking about, it's definitely possible. Oh, someone's coming. Weird. Is he here to work on the equipment? But he doesn't look like any of the workers we saw yesterday. And it doesn't seem like he's here for the games. He snuck away again!
A hat guy.
Do you think he might be...
Let's follow him and see what he does.
He's constantly looking back. Paimon's calling it now. Something fishy is going on.
Don't jump to conclusions. Let's keep watching.
Good point. He could be on his way to meet someone. Let the hunter become the hunted.
It's the Hat Man.
Reporting back, ma'am. Nothing suspicious to note at the Bunshin Phantasm booth. It's possible there's no connection to the incident from last night.
Okay. I see. Did you find any other clues? She's referring to herself as Paimon. Yeah, she speaks in the third person.
Sarah?
Hazel! Ah! Hazel jump scares. Ah, good morning, you two.
Hazel! What's going on here?
I was wondering who was daring enough to sneak up on one of the detectives. Maybe I should have expected it to be you. Honestly, playing the game in Chinese, Paimon sounds way more cuter, and you definitely get more of the younger sibling vibe from her. Oh, okay. He's right behind me, isn't he? I guess that makes us the hunted. Like, you know, the voice of the hunted. Miss Paimon.
Forgive me, ma'am. I have failed as a detective. I did not realize someone was on my tail.
Small is snoring. Aww! I love Small. Considering Miss Skill, the fault is not with you.
So, what's going on? What are you investigating? Must be serious if Hazel's involved.
Can you not stand right behind me? This is so ominous. Well, about that. What do you want? Unfortunately, my orders prevent me from sharing that information with you.
Huh? What orders? You really can't tell us anything?
If Sarah and Hazel are so hesitant to divulge information, there's only one person who could be responsible. Those orders come from the Shogun, don't they?
An astute observation, Traveler. Tell him the truth.
Yeah! Shogun.
What? The Shogun is here?
Honestly, him not noticing Paimon yapping on full blast is kinda incriminating on his part. So true. Like, Paimon has this thing where she's, like, always loud. Even when she's trying to whisper and trying to be quiet, she's always loud. The person in front of her is always like, I'm right here, you know. We live in a society. Oh, I'm sorry, Emo. That sounds like it sucks. No, I believe this is A.
You recognized me with a single glance?
Sir, it's just a voice. Shogun, we still haven't completed the investigation.
It matters not. I am certain the person standing before us is our friend, the Traveler. His gaze, his presence, his mastery of several types of elemental energy. There is no mistake. And we need his help.
Understood. An investigation team was sent to survey a piece of land. Yesterday, the Stereo Commission received a report that the team was found unconscious on the field. In the field. Okay. Not only that, but the group appeared to have become trapped in an endless nightmare, unable to wake up.
No, please! Stay away!
We detected intermittent traces of yokai power where they were found. We followed the traces and ended up here, just outside the festival grounds.
What?
It was just funny, like the screen going white immediately for some reason in the middle of dialogue. Should we call off the festival? Unfortunately, it's not that simple. You've heard the rumors about the doppelgangers, yes? We suspect the culprit has the ability to change form, allowing them to spread misinformation at will. They may have already infiltrated the festival grounds. If we call off the festival, we may give them a chance to escape amid the chaos. Even the slightest movement could alert them. Locking down the festival grounds could provoke them to attack, which would endanger the public.
You're right. That's a big risk.
The purpose of this festival is to bring humans and yokai together. We cannot allow the culprit to endanger anyone.
Paimon in the cutscene where Scar relives all his lifelong trauma in the span of a minute. Are you done? Yeah. But what if they attack again? A very valid concern. Last night we dispatched a group of soldiers to the festival grounds. They'll remain undercover to keep an eye on things. We also blocked off several nearby roads under the pretext of construction, so we can keep civilians away as much as possible. Even the almighty Shogun has taken it upon herself to patrol the area all night.
Fortunately, no one else has been harmed.
Thank you.
Ah, so the thunder we heard was you!
I apologize for our failings, Shogun. You should not have had to intervene.
On the contrary, it was my decision. I was unable to capture the culprit last night, so I left to discuss a plan with Miko. I did not show myself once I saw you were safe, and for that, I apologize.
Speaking of Miko, where is she?
She is investigating the trace of yokai power found at the scene. Though it fades in and out, it never strays from Mount Yogo.
Which means if the culprit infiltrated the festival grounds, they must still be nearby. The only people close to the grounds last night were the staff and the contestants staying at the shrine.
Miko is working with the Kamisato siblings to verify the identities of the staff members. They should be done soon. As for the contestants, that inquiry must be performed by someone else.
Is that why you need my help?
The Tenryo Commission is too conspicuous. But as the judge of the competition, you can ask questions without arousing suspicion.
Okay, so you need us to talk to the teams and see if there's an imposter among us?
Precisely. Traveler, I understand these people are your friends.
Oh.
And it puts you in a difficult position. But if one of them has indeed been displaced by a yokai, they could be in grave danger.
I understand. I'll do my best.
Thank you.
Sus!
As it
Imposter among us. Amogus.
What are you guys gonna do next? Continue to investigate from a distance?
There's only so much we can learn that way, so I think we need to find a way to slip onto the grounds. It's better for us to be at the scene if something goes wrong. I fear the Shogun is far too revered a figure for that. If she arrives at the grounds, it will certainly cause a stir.
Worry not. Miko and I discussed that issue. She claims to have a plan. The preparations are underway as we speak.
One of her genius plans, huh?
Somehow, scheme seems more accurate.
Indeed. If you learn any details of said plan, I would like to know what I'm getting myself into.
Okay. Instead of cause a stir, I heard cause Kara. Close enough.
Okay, so where do we start? We need to ask questions to figure out if there's an imposter, but we can't arouse suspicion.
Me, I only came down for a little jaunt because they said humans and yokai were holding a festival together, but it seems there are fewer guests than I imagined. Me, oh dear. Girl.
Oh, looks like Sayu's team is already here. Well, guess we'll just play it by ear.
Okay, no problem, Mag. Bye.
So tired. I don't feel rested at all. How come you two have so much energy? Didn't you stay up even later than me?
Damn. Kichiboshi, that's not a nice thing to say to a friend. Sayu's probably just tired because she came up with all the ideas yesterday. Need a break, Sayu? I can start thinking about the ending stages in the meantime. It's been forever since we've done something fun together. You need to have enough energy to enjoy it.
Oh, it's okay. I can push through.
I'm now eligible for more 20,000. Man, Genshin really wants me. Genshin is like, you want to play our game so bad. You want to play our game so bad right now.
Sayu and Yoimiya seem the same as ever. Kichibushi too. How should we test them?
Let's ask about the past.
Oh, good idea! Doppelgangers only mimic appearances. They wouldn't know about someone's past. White fur! Yellow fur! Yeah, well...
Oops, I missed the dialogue.
Judging this thing, so we can't slack off, right?
Still, you don't need to make anything, so what's the rush?
Yeah. If the people in charge are here early, that usually means there's been some kind of emergency. Oh, no, it's just... The Traveler really wanted to see you.
Seriously, Paimon? Oh, why?
Well, it's... your game! Playing your game yesterday? Brought up a whole bunch of old memories.
Paimon is so bad at being subtle, like it's crazy.
So we wanted to come early to reminisce about old times. You know, because you might be busy later and stuff.
What kind of an excuse is that? They're busy now.
White fur, acting super strange.
Time to change the topic. I was just thinking about the Aranara. Oh, you know what? Me too. I thought about adding them to our game, considering the dream theme and everything. But in the end, the ideas just wouldn't come together.
Marinara? Yum!
No, it's not a food. The Aranara are like, small yokai from Sumeru. They're super friendly and cute and can give you good dreams. Actually, that describes you too, Kichiboshi. If you ever go to Sumeru, I'm sure you'll be considered a good Nara.
Good banana?
Banana.
Sumeru.
Banana.
The dreams there are supposed to be special. Did you witness a dream or something? Maybe it could give us some inspiration, and we wouldn't have to think so much.
Sorry, that dream is a little hard to describe, don't you think, Mist? Sometimes when there are too many feelings in a dream, it's really hard to use as a reference material.
Alright. I was just wondering what kind of dream it was, that's all.
I guess it was the kind where a lot of things happen. Anyway, it's a long story. How about we wait until after the competition? Miss and I can tell it together. Sounds good. After that, you share many more memories together. Oh shoot, where did the time go? We have so many levels to design today.
Oh, we should get out of your fur, hair, then. Good luck, everyone! Bye, White Fur! Bye, Yellow Fur! Come back and play! Wow, we've had so many adventures, huh? You don't even realize it until someone brings up the past.
Do you still remember the original meaning of our journey?
Oh yeah, totally! It was... what was it again?
I figured.
Anyway, Paimon didn't pick up on anything suspicious from that team. If anything, we were the weird ones forcing conversations and stuff.
And whose fault is that? Hello, Nyx, how are you? Give me a second. How you doing today?
Let's ask about the creative process behind the game and confirm their identities that way. Paimon saw Toma's team show up just now, so we can investigate them next.
Investigate. Huh?
Hey, Toma! We were hoping to learn a bit more about the philosophy behind your game. Is now a good time?
Ah, looks like our judges are hard at work this morning.
Feel a soft bee?
Feel a soft bee.
Oh, Boss can explain that one. Boss and Shosei were up super late last night coming up with ideas. And he's back at it this morning, as energetic as ever. Boss is the best!
Oh, I don't deserve that much praise, but when it comes to the talking part, I guess I'm the best person to answer your questions.
Time for an interview. Interview?
Ask away, judges. What do you think is the most interesting aspect of your game? Did you design this game with anyone in mind? Well, from a design standpoint, we want it to be a game for everyone.
Not so fast. Everyone isn't an answer. You need to be more specific about your target audience.
Ah, you're absolutely right. Then allow me to revise my answer. Our target audience includes growing children ages 0 to 18.
Makes sense. Kids need a little exercise here and there.
Ages 0? Second would be active adults ages 18 to 40.
Right. Adults have more stamina, so they can get more
Oh my
out of the
god!
game.
Why do I have so many bots today? Next would be older adults ages 40 to 60, especially those in need of exercise.
Older adults. Exercise is important for healthy aging, but something feels off about this.
Finally, we have elderly people who are still full of life. That would be the 60 to 1000 age range.
Ah, okay. Wait. That includes everyone!
Well, we can't forget about the yokai, right? This game is for humans and yokai alike, after all.
But not for Ioroi.
Because he's trapped in the statue, I'm guessing. Besides, you seem to agree with each group, Paimon, unless you intend to change your tune.
Next question!
Also, I just realized with the new follower, we reached our follower goal for this month, I think, right? No, wait. No. The goal was like 355? Okay, so not yet.
Whoa, not a single stumper.
Impressive, never underestimate a housekeeper. Well, I'm sure the interview is only part of the evaluation process. We'll see what you think when you play the game yourself. Which reminds me, I should probably get back to work on this stage. Want to give it a try when we're done? That would be my pleasure. In that case, let's get to it.
Yes, Boss Toma!
I feel like that conversation didn't really help.
Well, Toma's answers were all very genuine. Paimon didn't notice anything un-Toma-like about them.
I mean, it would have been okay to cheer anyway, because it's always a good time to cheer. Always having a good fucking time, yay!
Plus, he was with Shosei until late last night.
Yay!
When we saw the nightmare creature, catch up. Kozo and his two friends were together the whole time, too. They would have noticed if someone was acting weird, so we're back at square one. That just leaves Kokomi's team, right? Guess we should check them out.
Huh? White fur and yellow fur are here early.
You're here alone? Huh. Where are Kokomi and the others?
Don't know about Great Yokai, but Soul Lady is behind you.
Soul Lady? Oh, as in Soul of the Deep. Okay. Wait,
Okay.
did you say behind us?
She's right behind me, isn't she? You have questions for me, I presume?
Kokomi! A little warning next time.
Sounds like you already know why we're here. Yes, I heard about the doppelganger incident. When I saw you around the venue just now, it wasn't hard to connect the dots. As for what you want to know... Energy.
Energy? Oh! The numbers you write in your diary.
In a tree? Dryberry?
Oh my god.
Oh, sorry.
So we can leave it here, right? You don't need to ask any more questions, I would imagine. Yep, all good. As for Gyobu Koban, he was in the shrine all night. I can't imagine he's the criminal you're searching for.
Gyobu Koban is a criminal?
No!
No, of course not. You're in the clear. In the clear. Is good?
Very good.
Good. What about Mizuki? Where did she go?
She left after receiving a message in the middle of the night. Looking back on it, perhaps it's related to your own investigation. Oh, as she left, I heard her whisper under her breath, ordering me around in the middle of the night. Who does she think she is? Miko. She probably needed an expert on nightmares to help formulate a strategy. Well, I guess that also confirms Mizuki's identity.
Something tells me a certain someone is missing me.
Huh? Miko and Mizuki.
Hello, traveler. Paimon.
Did you finish up your work?
Yes, I left the rest to the young fellow from the Kamisato clan. At least for now, there's nothing suspicious to note.
That means the culprit didn't manage to sneak in. That's a relief.
Just like that, you let down your guard? And all it took was for me to wear her face.
God damn it. Fucking Miko.
The culprit? It's you!
If you keep joking like this, I want 30% off the profit.
Oh? Greedy little thing. I thought we agreed on 20.
Making a joke like that, you're the only one in Inazuma who'd do that.
Oh, it's getting harder and harder to tease you, traveler.
Can you stop with the teasing then? Even I'm reaching my limit.
She's had enough.
500 years and you're still not used to it? Sounds like you need more practice.
At least spare me for the day. I can't take the mental torment right now. I'm running on fumes.
So what did you do last night?
Investigated the shogunate officials' nightmares. Analyzed the traces of yokai power around Mount Yogo. Oh, and worked on some new game stages, of course.
All in one night?
Well, I didn't want someone to ruin the Mikawa Flower Festival. But I also wanted to do my best for my part of the festival. Besides, I've talked to many patients who worked multiple jobs just to make ends meet. Compared to that, complaining about one night of hard work is a little unreasonable, don't you think?
Even so, I think you should take a break, Miss Mizuki. Yobukoban and I can handle the game development in the meantime. I learned a lot yesterday. I'm sure I can handle a few design elements while you get some rest. We can't have our lead developer out of commission. I'm not confident I can bring our vision to fruition on my own.
You're very persuasive, Kokomi. It would seem you also have a talent for clinical psychology. I'll leave it to you two then.
Wait, she said I'm not
Sweet dreams.
Yay, the fish flags.
Mizuki really cares about the festival, huh? She's putting so much pressure on herself.
Perhaps she's reminded of the festivals of the past when I was just a kid, and Mizuki a young Baku. We would rush past the other yokai, desperate to get the first piece of fried tofu from the ramen stand. It would seem she hasn't forgotten, even after 500 years.
Sounds like you haven't forgotten either.
You know, there's something to be said for knowing when to keep your mouth shut, little one. Well, enough about the past. We must focus on the matter at hand.
But you didn't notice anything suspicious, right? That should mean the culprit didn't sneak in.
That's one possibility. The other is that the culprit's transformation is even more convincing than we imagined. In that case, we need a detective with a more professional skill set. Or we need to find a way to provoke them and get their facade to crack.
But that sounds dangerous.
If the culprit is deep in disguise, a slight provocation won't completely expose them. What we need is to create reasonable doubt. Make the culprit question whether their cover is blown. As they hesitate over whether to make some kind of last stand. That is our chance.
So how do you plan to provoke them?
Oh, A didn't tell you? Allow me to show you. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Mikawa Flower Festival, it is my honor to announce an esteemed guest from Tenshukaku has agreed to take part in this year's festival. Please welcome Her Excellency, the Almighty Narukami Ogosho, God of Thunder.
Let's go! Yay! Next job, you would think Genshin would share some love with you too, Misty. Yeah, no they don't. Like, I'm the streamer and I don't get shit. It's the Shogun! The almighty Shogun is here in person?
So this was your plan, Miko?
Fun.
Well, not bad, right?
Wow, that was quite the entrance. Paimon can't believe she agreed to that.
The almighty Shogun's presence is bound to cause a stir. Instead of struggling to maintain a low profile, it's better for her to step into the open. And it means the detective can slip into the venue alongside the retinue without turning any heads at all. In the presence of the Shogun, not even the most cunning of criminals can let down their guard. Their every move needs to be faultless. The more you focus on getting one thing right, the easier it is for the rest to become cracks in the glass. That's what Miko wants us to take advantage of. And she's using the almighty Shogun as bait. The Lady Guji is as daring as ever.
Why didn't you clue us in earlier? We wasted all that time asking pointless questions.
Your intel was very useful, actually. We don't know how things will unfold, but I have a feeling the truth will be revealed soon. In the meantime, stick with the Shogun, Mist. We need everyone focused on her. I'll do my best. Alright, under my command, the Tenryou Commission will remain on high alert. If anything goes wrong, report back to me at once. After that, we surveyed each stall just like yesterday. Ace's presence definitely caused a stir, but it didn't take long for the festive atmosphere to return. Maybe a day will come when A can leave Tenshukaku and won't be so out of the ordinary. Yay!
Another day of hard work. Where did the
time go? Food!
Almighty Shogun! Glory to your everlasting reign! Welcome. Welcome.
Dude.
This stall looks familiar. Yet it would seem the ownership has changed hands.
You must be thinking of Tomoki. He wasn't feeling well today, so I'm filling in.
I see. Yet, you remind me of someone. A Doshin from the Tenryou Commission.
Oh.
What are you looking at, eh?
The food offerings. Although this vendor seems...
This vendor is giving me a pleading look. Judging by his cooking skill, it almost seems like his first day on the job. A, he's working.
Working? Ah, I see. I appreciate your dedication, sir.
Of course. It's an honor to serve such esteemed guests.
No need for formalities. I'll take 3 orders of dango milk.
Right away.
3 orders? So Paimon gets one too?
Yes. I wanted to thank you for accompanying me. Without you by my side, I imagine the people here would be on edge even now. I have my reasons for being here, of course, but I would hate to tarnish the festive atmosphere.
This is so bizarre to hear since I played in Japanese. Oh yeah? This festival is for everyone, including you.
Indeed. The Mikawa Flower Festival. Hundreds of years have passed since I last partook of the festivities. Much is different this time. The people, the place, the games. Yet, the name endures, and the joy of celebration along with it. I suppose that, in itself, is a form of eternity.
Traveler, Paimon. And the almighty Shogun?
Oh, Mizuki! Looks like you got some much-needed rest.
Yume Mizuki. Thank you for your aid earlier.
Of course. I'm always willing to help. It's my duty. I wish I could have dispelled the nightmares, but this situation is uncharted territory for me.
Even so, relieving the pain of the nightmares is no small feat. You honor the legacy of the Yumeku Ippaku.
So not even Mizuki could fix it? What's going on with this nightmare creature?
Let's save the difficult questions for later. Actually, I came here to ask you something. Want to come to the Isa bathhouse with me? Most of the contestants will be there. Oh, and don't worry about payment. It's my treat.
Really? Yes, yes! Let's go!
Let's go! You want us to go to the hot springs now?
Well, game development isn't easy. Most of the contestants are exhausted and could use a break. You've been under a lot of pressure yourselves with the investigation and all. So I thought you might like to join.
Of course we would! Right, Traveler?
I will remain here. I rarely have time away from Tenshukaku, and I would like to continue perusing the stalls.
Aw, that's too bad.
Then I'm not going either. Wait, okay, I'll go. Hold on, let me reread that. But I want to go to the hot springs. Okay, I'll go.
Ah, I almost forgot.
Aw.
Miko wanted to talk to you, Traveler. I'll take you to her first.
Oh? Well, why don't we all go?
Almighty Shogun, your dango milk is ready.
Oh, delicious.
No need, Shogun. Miko just had some quick things to go over with the judges, that's all. You and Paimon can wait here. We'll only be a minute.
Be right back.
Alright, now we can talk freely.
Miko doesn't need to see me, does she? You needed to talk to me in private. Why?
I think something's off with the Shogun. You've been with her the whole day. Have you noticed anything?
Yeah, she seems troubled.
Exactly. You noticed too.
Something did seem off with A today. Maybe she's not used to leaving Tenshukaku? Or was it the reaction of the crowd? No, we've been through so much. Something so trivial wouldn't shake her. She must be keeping something to herself.
I've witnessed a lot of cases where patients, for a variety of reasons, are unwilling or unable to seek help. Unfortunately, that only exacerbates the problem. Until their emotions become so heavy, even the strongest of people collapse under the weight. I see those warning signs in the Shogun.
So even the Archons are immune to emotional strain?
Humans, yokai, and Archons bear the same capacity for emotion and are naturally susceptible to the same mental turmoil. It's very possible that someone who appears strong on the outside has learned to compartmentalize their negative emotions, and that is far from healthy.
I understand.
Anyway, the quickest route to curing the mind is through the heart. That's where you come in, Traveler.
As a clinical psychologist, isn't that where you come in?
Approaching someone in a professional capacity often makes them more guarded. But don't worry, you'll still have my help. Here, with these 2 special coupons, you can get into Isa Bathhouse after closing. Then, this is what you're gonna do.
Okay.
Finally, you're back! Paimon's had 2 servings of dango milk already!
Sorry for the wait. It sounds like the Traveler has other plans, Paimon. So we'll head to the bathhouse on our own.
I'm gonna dip because I'm having coughing fits again. I'm gonna try to fall asleep through it. Bye-bye. Oh, no problem, Emo. I hope you feel better. I hope it goes away. Thank you. Good night.
Huh? You're not coming?
I'll explain later. Just have fun.
Okay. Paimon will bring you back a hot spring egg!
Yay!
There is no need to stay behind on my behalf. If you leave now, I'm sure you can catch up.
Something tells me you chose to stay behind on our behalf.
What makes you say that?
You want everyone to relax. You don't want people to be on edge because of you.
If my presence makes them nervous or impedes their ability to relax, does that not defeat the purpose of going to the hot springs? I already disturbed their progress by coming to the festival. The last thing everyone needs is more distractions.
But are you under pressure too?
As you know, this body is hardly that fragile. It can operate for another 100 years with no issue.
You didn't deny it.
Mortals are weak in body and mind. If there is a choice of who to bear such a burden, naturally that person should be me.
What if you didn't have to worry about bothering anyone? Would you agree to go to the hot springs then?
What does it matter? The world is not so easily bent to one's will.
I'll take that as a yes. I have a pair of special coupons here. We can get into the bathhouse after closing.
What clever verbal tricks, traveler. It appears you've been spending too much time with Miko.
It's an honest offer.
You think you can get away with manipulating the Shogun? I wouldn't be so sure.
You'll go, won't you?
Persistent indeed. Very well. As you proposed, we shall set out at midnight. As I said, let's wait until midnight. You can attend to other matters in the meantime. Well, shall we head out?
Yeah, let's go!
All right, no reason to delay.
We're going to the bathhouse.
Steam replete with the scent of orchids. Water that turns the complexion a blushing pink. So, this is a hot spring.
She's so pretty. Is it your first time here?
Yes, there are royal hot springs near Tenshukaku. But the plans were set in motion only after Hiragi Hiroshi introduced the Snezhnayan blast furnace to Inazuma. And that was 500 years ago.
Oh.
When the project was complete, I was already in the plain of Euthymia. And, naturally, the body of the Shogun has no need for such luxuries.
Hiragi Hiroshi.
The members of the Kanjo Commission were once friends with Makoto and the Kitsune Saigu. Although mere mortals, those who managed to survive back then were special individuals indeed.
Oh, okay. What happened back then? Does it have anything to do with what's happening right now?
What makes you say that?
The look on your face.
Now I see why my officials claim that the hot springs facilitate conversation. Even I find myself divulging more than intended. You're correct. Following the dark disaster 500 years ago, a nightmare engulfed Inazuma.
Ooh, Inazuma lore.
On a battlefield consumed in darkness, our soldiers fought against dark forces. Creatures capable of possessing people and trapping them in nightmares. Even the Yumeku Ibaku could do nothing to wake them.
Okay, as awful as it sounds, it doesn't seem bad enough to make you this upset.
Perhaps not. The battle was intense. Those who stood up in defense of this land knew the chance of survival was slim. In the face of certain death, surely a nightmare is nothing to fear. But what if I told you this? If the person trapped in the nightmare was strong enough to overcome incapacitation, it would become a waking nightmare instead.
Oh.
The person would lose all capacity to distinguish dream from reality, perceiving everything in the real world as a continuation of the war, and every precious thing in life as an enemy to be annihilated.
I love this event because it checked off so much of what I wanted them to flesh out more in Inazuma. Yeah, I'm liking this a lot.
And every precious thing in life as an enemy to be annihilated. That is a far more painful nightmare, both for the person in question and those around them.
If I hadn't broken out of the nightmare yesterday, would that have happened to me? Then A must be so worried because... Did that happen to someone back then?
Yes.
And? What happened?
I unleashed Muso no Hitotachi and struck her down.
I'm sorry.
No need. I have no regrets. I know it was the right decision, both for Inazuma's sake and her own.
Aww.
If necessary, I would do it again.
Hey.
Well, it's about time you two showed yourselves, yes? You've listened in long enough.
Oh.
Oh, it's you two.
Before you say anything, this part wasn't me.
Oh, they're so cute!
Well, since the cat's out of the bag, how about a hot spring tea party?
Hey!
Ah, nice and warm. No wonder the hot springs relaxed your inhibitions, eh?
So who came up with this idea? I want the truth.
I guess both of us?
Well, I happened to consult a certain clinical psychologist about how to get an old friend to open up. In her expert opinion, doing something new with a trusted companion in a new environment can make someone less guarded. Looks like it worked like a charm.
I understand the reasoning, but why not do it yourself?
It's one thing to trust that Miko has good intentions, but would you let your guard down around her?
Good point.
Your concern is misplaced. I kept these matters to myself because I was unsure whether this incident is connected to the past, and I did not want to interfere with the investigation. If the investigation reached an impasse, or new clues pointed to the nightmare from back then, naturally, I would have discussed this intel with you.
Intel, huh? It appears you still don't understand why I wanted you to open up in the first place.
No, what was that?
Sounds like it came from outside. Let's check it out.
Let's check it out.
Oh no! Someone's unconscious!
Is it the nightmare?
It seems different in some respects. Step back and allow me to examine her.
She's awake?
What's going on? Almighty Shogun?
What happened just now? What frightened you?
Shogun,
It's all right. With the Shogun here, nothing can hurt you. Just take a deep breath and tell us what happened.
I almost fainted again just now.
Is that what happened earlier? You fainted?
Yes. I was on my way to your restaurant. And as I was crossing the bridge, I saw someone staring at me from behind a tree.
Oh.
It was hard to make out their appearance in the dark, but I had a bad feeling. So I tried to get a closer look in the moonlight, and it was me! In that moment, I thought about how people who see their doppelganger usually end up dead, and I fainted from the shock! I don't remember anything after that.
A doppelganger? In Inazuma City? But we only detected traces of the nightmare around Mount Yogo.
I heard that people encountered doppelgangers at Mount Yogo, too! Could it be the work of some terrible yokai?
Don't worry about that. The strongest yokai in Inazuma are all right here.
Now that we have an understanding of the situation, why don't I take you to the police station to file a report?
Okay.
The situation is getting worse. If the doppelganger is limited to the festival grounds, that's one thing. But appearing on a random street in Inazuma City...
On the bright side, the victim seems okay this time.
Bad news, Shogun!
What is it, Haruto?
A Tenryou Commission official? What's wrong?
Another victim at the festival. Kappa is trapped in a nightmare.
What?
But Sara and the others were keeping watch.
Make haste. Back to Mount Yogo at once.
Damn. There's a lot going on. I really miss being in Inazuma and doing stuff.
Following me.
Kappa! Kappa! Excuse me. Let me take a look.
Mizuki! Traveler! Finally, you're back!
Shogun, the fault is mine. The Tenryou Commission failed to protect those under our charge.
Now is not the time to cast blame. Did anyone witness the attack?
No, we have failed you. There is no trace of the enemy.
We split up for just a second, and the next thing we knew, he was on the ground.
Oh, it must be some terrible yokai.
Other than the Bakedanuki transformation, there was no trace of yokai power at the scene. It's almost like the culprit's methods are getting more sophisticated. The doppelganger in Inazuma City also seemed to appear without warning. Wait, there was a doppelganger in Inazuma City? Yeah, it seems like it. Doppelgangers, nightmares, Inazuma City, Mount Yogo.
How is he, Mizuki?
It's strange. I can't perceive his nightmare. It's almost like he's not there at all.
The yokai! It must be getting stronger!
Kappa, oh, please don't die.
It's my fault. I should have anticipated the culprit might resort to more sophisticated methods.
No. It was I who underestimated the enemy. I who allowed us to continue the festival despite the potential dangers. Sarah, what is the status of the other contestants and staff?
All normal. I asked the Yashiro Commission to move them to a secure location just to be safe.
Good. By decree of the Shogun, I declare that the Mikawa Flower Festival is...
Wait.
What is it, Miko?
You're being too hasty, eh? I understand your concern for the people, but I urge you to think this through, or we risk playing into the enemy's hand. Considering your history with nightmares, you have better cause than anyone to exercise caution. But do you truly believe that what we're facing now is just a nightmare?
Explain.
Call it intuition. If you want the truth, perhaps Doshin Shikanoin could shed some light. I believe there's been a break in the case.
You flatter me, Lady Guji. I do have a few ideas. Up to this point, we've only detected traces of the nightmare creature around Mount Yogo, and now a doppelganger appears in Inazuma City. Our original thought was that the culprit infiltrated the venue to evade capture. If so, there would be no reason for them to risk exposure by continuing to change form. Rather than concluding that the nightmare creature, on top of everything, now has the ability to disappear without a trace, I think there's a different possibility. Doppelganger and nightmares are actually an enemy that has two different abilities and can suddenly appear and disappear without a trace. Seems too random, like a novel from Yae Publishing House that tries to incorporate every element under the sun. The nightmare creature with the doppelgangers are separate entities. That's why their methods are so different. They have separate goals. It's a psychological phenomenon. People who saw doppelgangers were mistaken and the nightmare I saw wasn't real. No, I can't just explain it away. I don't know, bro. That's right, the entities appeared at the same time and place. That's why the Tenryo Commission conflated the two at first. But if we ignore the nightmare creature and look at the doppelganger incident in isolation, the culprit's motive is clear. Cause panic? The doppelganger incident didn't actually hurt anyone, but the folktale about doppelgangers did cause people to panic. That must be the culprit's goal. We thought the culprit was changing form to evade capture, but if the doppelganger isn't responsible for the nightmares, they would be no more deserving of arrest than a random prankster. Occupy Inazuma. Taking control of Inazuma by replacing everyone with doppelgangers. I doubt even a folktale would come up with something so unrealistic. That's right, because of the folktale about doppelgangers, the culprit was able to incite panic without attacking anyone at all. But after the Tenryo Commission secured the venue, the culprit appeared in Inazuma City so that the panic would spread. But what is the end goal? Panic doesn't seem like enough of a motive. You're right, panic is a means to an end, but I think the shift to Inazuma City proves something. Whatever their goal, terrorizing one location wasn't enough. And since Inazuma City is their new target, the person they're impersonating at the festival should be absent. Unless the culprit found a way to cover their tracks and incite more panic. By leaving behind a stand-in. Oh, damn!
Kappa is made of wood?
No wonder I couldn't sense the nightmare.
I see. So the doppelganger infiltrated the festival as Kappa and is currently hiding in Inazuma City. Is that correct?
Okay. Not just that, replacing one person wasn't enough. If multiple people are replaced at once, they can cover for each other. Right. We didn't get to see each other during the test of courage.
Kozo and his two friends were together the whole time, too. They would have noticed if someone was acting weird.
This kind of transformation is said to have particular weakness. If the subject is frightened, the disguise starts to crumble. Isn't that right, Yoko and Hitotsume Kozo?
It's a Bakedaniki tail!
Kikaku! Kikaku! Run!
Tatsunosuke? They're getting away!
Aren't you supposed to be in Inazuma City?
And leave you two by yourselves? That's not the Tanuki way!
No fighting! Let's go!
Damn.
Bakedaniki! Those little terrors! Come on, let's go after them! Paimon's had enough of these things! What even are they? More Bakedaniki tricks?
Swan Fury. Nothing's working. The humans are catching up.
Little rascals! Stop running!
You wish!
Transform! Stupid humans won't be able to recognize us! You can't see me. You can't see me. I'm on fire.
Ouch! Transform!
They're gone again! Oh, what are they this time? Some kind of stone or brick?
Oh! Kichiro, protect us!
Save us, Tsukumo! We're almost rid of them.
That's enough. I will not fail the Shogun again because of you.
Ah! Tengu was flying! Tengu is a cheater!
Surrender now, and I will spare your life.
Tengu, why are you helping the humans? Tengu is a yokai!
My loyalty is to the Shogun. Humans and yokai are no different in my eyes.
Shogun? That's the leader of the humans!
Shogun sent people to steal our land! Shogun is bad!
Nonsense. The Shogun would never give such an order.
Calm yourself, Sarah. Let's hear them out.
Shogun sent humans to steal our home!
And the Mikawa Flower Festival! Shogun is making yokai serve the humans!
Serve the humans? He's not talking about the game development, is he?
Shogun even forced Great Baku Yokai to work all night!
Oh, you mean yesterday? That was my choice, actually.
Jeez, where are these ideas coming from?
I think there are some misunderstandings. Kichiboshi and the others weren't forced into anything.
Stay back! Humans want to enslave us again!
Hold on. Something's not right. We should try a different approach.
No need. I know what's wrong. They're trapped in a nightmare.
Oh.
What are you doing? Trying to put Tetsunosuke to work?
Kinkaku doesn't want to stay up all night.
Oh.
Servitude, enslavement. These might sound like ridiculous misunderstandings to us, but that is their reality right now.
This is how my anxiety be having me think. Oh no.
A world of despair and fear, where
Damn.
enemies lurk at every turn, devoid of even a single shred of light.
So, they're sleepwalking? How do we wake them up?
If we knew how, we would have done so back then.
Give us your worst! Kinkaku will never leave the Tanuki path! Kinkaku will die before serving you!
I may have a solution.
Truly?
If the nightmares come from the abyss, there's something I can try.
What are you doing? No, don't!
Oh. Ah!
The humans are everywhere. We can't hide forever.
How long have we been hiding? 100 years? 500 years?
No idea. If Ioroi was still around, he would remember.
Shh, quiet! Someone's coming.
This is a fine piece of land. The grain yield should be exceptional.
Remember to check for traces of yokai in the surrounding area. By order of the Shogun.
By order of the Shogun, we ought to exterminate all yokai that cross our path.
Damn.
Why so hasty? We should leave some alive. We can make them work their own land.
Hey, you know about the Mikawa Flower Festival, right? I heard 50% of the profit is going to the development fund.
Oh yeah, the festival for humans.
The festival for humans, and humans alone. The yokai have had their fun. It's our turn now.
That's right. We should put them to work. They're known for their transformations, right? Then the little monkeys can dance for us until they die.
No. How could they do that?
Quiet, or they'll catch us.
Damn.
What? What is that? Ah!
Hey, are you alright? Yoko, Kappa, I need help over here! Hold on! We're coming!
The yokai and the humans are unconscious?
The same thing happened to all of them?
The Mikawa Flower Festival!
This yokai can speak.
No, if we don't make it to the Mikawa Flower Festival, Boss Tama will be so upset. Boss Tama will eat us.
The humans are coming for us. We're gonna lose our home. What do we do?
We infiltrate the Mikawa Flower Festival. We scare the humans away and
okay.
and then they won't come.
I get that makes sense, yeah.
But how do we get into the festival?
Boss Toma is the best!
How about we turn into those 3 yokai?
These memories, they belong to the Bakedanuki?
Traveler! Traveler!
Are you all right, Traveler?
I'm fine.
Where are we?
Huh? The nightmare is gone. You purified it.
Just my way of dealing with the abyss.
Humans! And a bunch of yokai! The Mikawa Flower Festival! The humans are gonna... They're gonna... What were they gonna do?
Looks like they're confused. They still seem wary of humans. That might have something to do with a long time in hiding. Hiding? You describe the memories to the group.
Oh, that explains all the Boss Toma this and Boss Toma that. That was the only thing they could imitate. Wait a second. Hitotsume Kozo and the others should be Akitsuyuge experts. But this time, Toma did all the work. Paimon can't believe we missed something so suspicious.
You're like Heizo if his skills only worked in hindsight.
Oh, you're saying Paimon's deductive reasoning is Hazel level.
That's not what I said. More or less.
Based on your description, Traveler, it's possible these Bakedanuki have been in hiding for 500 years. Sounds like they know Ioroi, too. Why don't we ask him? It's not far.
The protector of the grove. It's been 500 years since our last meeting. Sarah, Heizo, return to the festival to keep watch. The doppelganger incident has been resolved, but the threat of the nightmare remains. I will handle the meeting with Ioroi myself.
Yes, Shogun.
Oh, keep it down. Bringing all these people at this hour. Don't you know even statues need to sleep?
Shogun!
I bow before thee. No, wait, shoot, I'm still a statue. What should I...
ADHD #1 victim, I'm sorry, I cannot accept your request, I am playing the game.
All is well, Ioroi, hidden protector of the grove.
I've never seen Ioroi so afraid.
Ah, that would be because when Ioroi tried to pluck a Naku weed from the Imperial Garden, A nearly split him in two, Yashiori Island style.
Keep it to yourself, you meddlesome kitsune.
Ioroi, I wish to ask you something.
Anything, Shogun. Absolutely anything. It is my honor to answer.
Suck up.
You could have at least slowed down a little. It took forever to convince them to come with me.
Oh, it's Ioroi! The humans really did kill you!
Your body is stone!
Huh? I am not dead!
Not dead? The kitsune spoke the truth?
This smell is Ioroi! Ioroi is alive!
Ioroi? The humans really did seal you away!
Wait, this must be Kinkaku, Ginkaku, and Tetsunosuke! You weren't sealed away?
When the humans, Kabuna Harunosuke, came to hurt us.
We ran and hid. The humans searched and searched. So many friends couldn't move. Our yokai powers were getting weaker.
So we decided to escape the human just as the great Baketanuki Tsukumo taught us. By digging a hole in the ground!
That's when we uncovered a horn filled with yokai power. It was the will of the great Baketanuki Gichiro made manifest.
It restored our power. And then we made the human go, oh, ching, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, and by Teen Tune, yeah. You mean?
Okay.
We tricked him and ran.
So, you didn't actually beat him up at all?
We've been using the horn to hide ever since. But there are too many humans. It's getting harder to hide.
A horn full of yokai power. Could that be the source of the nightmares? The reason the Baketanuki are so afraid of humans? If the horn contained the fragment of a nightmare, using its power to hide would spread the nightmare to them. That means the Baketanuki have been trapped inside this state of anxiety for 500 years.
Ha! I could have told you that nothing good would come from that horn. Using external power is against the Tanuki path.
We strayed from the path?
But the horn helped us hide from the humans. The humans tried to take our land.
On the contrary, the purpose of the investigation was to determine in advance if yokai were present on the land in question, whether we avoid encroaching on yokai territory altogether, or attempt to reach a mutually beneficial agreement. A peaceful resolution was always the goal.
Oh, really?
Wait, that is what the humans said back then, isn't it?
By order of the Shogun, if yokai live here, we need to discuss the proposal.
Kinkaku, Ginkaku, Tetsunosuke. Not all humans are bad. Yellowfur over there helped me a great deal, you know.
Besides, the Baketanuki were only sealed away back then because Ioroi stole that comb.
Ioroi? It's a thief? Ioroi got what he deserved.
Bro.
How was I to know it was used to make sacred Sakura Daifuku? I gave it back, didn't I?
So the humans were mean for no reason?
Well, if you must know, the young human and I fought. I was perhaps a tad careless, so I conceded the match. Anyway, the point is, neither side is bad.
There he goes again, changing the subject when it makes him look bad.
Now you know. No human is trying to harm you.
So, it was all a nightmare.
500 years in hiding? For nothing.
It was a 500-year-long game of hide and seek. What's so bad about that? Besides, you won.
Huh? We won? Go us! We're even better than Eoroy!
Hey, my game of hide-and-seek isn't over yet.
Wow, the mind of a Bakedanuki is something else. Still so cheerful even after all that.
That nature is what isolated them from the worst effects of the nightmare and prevented them from causing any real harm. But a nightmare that's still affecting people after all this time? Who could it belong to? A horn buried under Mount Yogo.
I feel like I've heard a legend about that.
Tainted by darkness, the Oni warrior raised her sword against the almighty shogun. Losing an arm and a horn to the shogun's blade, she fled into the forest, never to be seen again.
Oh, is it about, like, Chiyo?
A trusted lieutenant fighting against the forces of darkness, she was once devoured whole by a beast from beyond this world, with the body of a tiger and the tail of a serpent, until she tore the creature apart from within.
Oh my god.
Thus she earned the name Chiyo the Tiger Bite, or
Oh. Yes!
I don't think Chiyo would like that name, though she escaped the belly of the beast alive. That battle never left her. She saw the memories of her fallen comrades everywhere, slaughtered one after another, until she could no longer distinguish dream from reality.
A nightmare doesn't incapacitate someone with sufficient strength. It turns into something even worse.
The nightmare twisted every joy in her life, her subordinates, family, and friends, into enemies in need of destruction.
Oh no, that sucks.
It was in that state, trapped in the battlefield of her mind, that she raised her sword against me on Mount Yogo. With the Muso no Hitotachi, I cut off her arm, one of her horns, and a portion of the mountain itself. I suspect that is when the horn in question was buried there.
And subsequently uncovered by 3 Bakedanuki. That means the fragment on the horn comes from Chiyo's nightmare.
Oh my god, okay.
Nightmares feed on fear and anxiety. If what the traveler saw is true, it's possible Kinkaku and the others' fear over the past 500 years allowed the fragment to gain physical form and become something akin to a jibakure.
Okay, jibakure?
An earthbound spirit. They move through the ley lines, but are also bound by them. That's why the traces of this entity appeared intermittently and never outside of Mount Yogo.
It would seem the fragment of this nightmare is no different from the one back then. It hates all joy and every good thing in this world. The investigation team working for a better future? Attacked. Hitotsume Kozo and his friends, kind enough to lend a helping hand? Attacked.
Yeah, and we were attacked too! Right when we were having fun with the playtesting.
So why hasn't it appeared since?
Perhaps it needs to regain strength after your defeat. Or perhaps it is biding its time because it knows, with whatever rationality remains, that it cannot defeat you. But sooner or later, its twisted hatred will force it out of hiding, and it will move to strike its enemies. When Chiyo set her sights on a target, she was never one to waver.
Oh.
But both possibilities prove something. Nightmare fragments can be defeated, and an enemy that can be killed is one that can be split in two by the power of Muso Ishin.
There's really no other way?
Mikoshi Chiyo is gone. A fragment of a nightmare tied to a severed horn. That is all that remains. The living must take precedent over the memory of the dead.
Oh. Even so, having to unleash Muso Ishin against her again, would A really be okay? Mizuki said Archons suffer from the same turmoil as the rest of us. The dead may be gone, but that doesn't mean our emotions die with them.
Oh, who cares about the dead anyway?
Oh, okay, Miko.
I'm just trying to look out for the living.
What is that supposed to mean, Miko?
Oh, I'm just concerned about our poor Bakedanuki friends.
Huh? What does that have to do with us?
The nightmare fragment has been tied to the Bakedanuki for nearly 500 years. Strike it down, and who's to say whether you take the lives of our poor friends along with it?
I beseech you, almighty Shogun, spare the young ones. It was just a momentary... oh, no. A 500-year-long lapse in judgment.
Miko, you speak the truth?
If you don't believe me, ask Mizuki and the Traveler. I'm sure they've encountered similar cases during their extensive travels.
Well, Oh! Yes. During my studies both in Liyue and Natlan.
Yeah, I've definitely seen that happen before.
Then, what would you propose? This nightmare fragment is a constant threat to Inazuma. Should all other options fail, I will take action.
If the fragment's hatred toward the world comes from a nightmare, then the most logical option is to get rid of the nightmare itself.
Right! Can't you just eat the nightmare, Mizuki?
The Yumekui Baku already tried that 500 years ago. Even yesterday, when faced with the corruption of the nightmare, Mizuki could only mitigate the effects.
What was impossible back then is not necessarily impossible now. I think Mizuki has the right idea. If we cannot eradicate the nightmares directly, why not use this entity's tricks against it? Combat illusions with illusions. Combat nightmares with dreams.
Is that even possible?
Don't forget, there are yokai that specialize in shape-shifting and illusions, and they happen to be right in front of us.
Where? Kinkaku doesn't see them anywhere!
Maybe they're hiding as trees? Or the wind?
Fools! The Kitsune is clearly referring to the Baketanuki. Tetsunosuke, Kinkaku, must you be so dense?
Given their centuries-long connection to the nightmare fragment, they are perfectly positioned to create a dreamscape that the entity will be unable to distinguish from the real world.
Back then, the nightmare had little to no weaknesses. If we want to give the Bakedanuki an opportunity to strike, I assume you have a plan, Miko?
You said it yourself. Mikoshi Chiyo is gone. All that remains is a fragment of her nightmare, already broken and vulnerable. Besides, Mizuki is an old friend, one that is not to be underestimated. She has traveled the land studying dreams and is far more capable than those old fossils back then.
Oh,
Not gonna say anything?
She just usually doesn't compliment me to my face. But Miko's right. If we work together, I'm confident we can put together a ritual to subdue the nightmare fragment.
Once we perform the ritual, it will take some time for the barrier to take effect. Luckily for us, we have two formidable warriors on our side. Our festival representative, who also happens to have extensive experience against dark forces, and the almighty Shogun, unmatched in combat. I'm sure the two of you can buy us some time.
There's just one problem. Since this entity can pass through the ley lines, its movements are unpredictable. If we're going to create a barrier, how can we be sure it appears where we want?
The solution to that is obvious. If the nightmare fragment despises all sources of joy and happiness, then naturally a joyous occasion would be an evil beyond measure. An enemy that must be annihilated at all costs.
Let's party!
So, if we want to lure it out...
We need a source of joy, then the obvious target would be...
The Mikawa Flower Festival!
What joy could possibly compare to finishing one's work right before the deadline?
I would imagine we can all think of a few. But I agree. The Mikawa Flower Festival is the most plausible target. Once the enemy appears, I will pull them into the plane of Euthymia immediately. I will not put the people in danger. Traveler, I ask that you join me there so we can subdue the enemy together.
Of course.
All right. I will update everyone back at the festival and start the preparations for the ritual. I'll need your help, Mizuki. It's going to be a busy night.
Looks like an all-nighter for me.
Well, this was your idea. Oh, and don't forget, you need to finish a little fox's daydream as well.
And in a surprising twist, you were my nightmare all along.
Lol.
Well, Ioroi, as I see it, you've been punished long enough. It's about time you were released.
Released? I can do that myself anytime I want. This statue keeps me warm in the winter and cool in the summer. Don't interfere.
Yoroi is the best!
Besides, the seal's power is almost gone. What I really want is for you to help me give that sneaky Kitsune a piece of my mind.
Yoroi, she's already...
Not so fast. I won't be fooled by your tricks again. Whatever you were about to say, she can tell me herself, instead of sending some young Kitsune to hoodwink me.
Oh, well. She died.
Traveler, during the battle tomorrow, it is imperative you know your limits. If the enemy proves too much to handle, leave them to me.
But...
I know. I understand your concerns, just as you know mine. We need not say any more than that. Just get some rest and prepare yourself for the battle to come.
Okay, get some rest, eh?
One more thing. Thank you.
Oh, my eye! Yay! Oh my fucking god! With the bots again! Jesus Christmas. I know it's been like almost 3 hours and it's late, but I want to finish this event today. Is the last part also long?
Alright, it's finally time for the festival! Hopefully everything goes okay. Do you think everyone completed their games? Let's go check.
I assembled all the key information into booklets, Lady Gucci, and the incantation for the ritual has been distributed along with them.
Remarkably efficient, Ayato.
Okay.
How are things with the Tenryou Commission?
We have adjusted our defensive efforts in the response to the Nightmare Fragment. Now that we no longer need to worry about the doppelgangers, we can be much more efficient.
Oh, you're all here!
Ah, and with your arrival, we can be even more confident in the strength of our defenses. Nevertheless, we must remain vigilant. We all must do our part to give Mist and the Shogun the best chance against this enemy.
Well, it's a relief to have you all in our corner.
Wait a minute, where's Ayaka? With the festival preparations complete, we have everything covered over here. Ayaka is currently helping those in need, you could say.
Those in need?
Most of the game development teams are short on manpower, so Ayaka and a few others are helping them out.
I'm sure you'll run into her as you walk around. Oh, and just a reminder, you need to select the best game later tonight. Most importantly, don't forget to enjoy yourself. We need this event to be as joyful as possible if we want the plan to work.
Oh, I almost forgot about that.
Once you're done experiencing
gotta party
the festival,
hard.
you should check in with A.
Ah, Captain. Swordfish 2, salute.
Wow, it's been a while. I'll say the squad was a little reluctant to help at first, but telling them you were the festival representative had them moving faster than actual swordfish.
To be honest, some Watatsumi Islanders aren't too concerned about the festival or the safety of Narukami Island.
But if they knew it was for the captain of Swordfish 2, I'm confident everyone would be here in a heartbeat.
I'm not sure I deserve that level of loyalty. I doubt you have a choice at this point, Mist. Not even the words of a divine priestess are enough to convince the people of Watatsumi and Narukami Islands to let go of the past. It takes time, communication, and most importantly, the help of very special people. Your representation at this festival and my collaboration with Mizuki will serve as bridges between Watatsumi Island and the outside world.
Huh. I never considered that angle. You possess wisdom beyond your years, Kokomi. On par with a certain other shrine maiden I know.
Mizuki! Did you get any sleep at all?
I'm fine. Sometimes you need to push past your mental limits to unleash your full potential. I've seen that many times in my line of work.
So that's a no, then.
I will. The good news is the ritual is all set. That means the festival can proceed, and we can focus on realizing our vision. As for the more pressing matter, once the nightmare fragment appears, we will begin the ritual, but it needs time to take effect. You and the Shogun are the only ones who can subdue the enemy until then. Do you remember what I told you yesterday, before you left for Isa Bathhouse? Humans, yokai, and archons bear the same capacity for emotion, and are naturally susceptible to the same mental turmoil. It's very possible that someone who appears strong on the outside has learned to compartmentalize their negative emotions, and that is far from healthy.
I remember.
Good. I trust you won't let the Shogun shoulder this alone. Not anymore.
Yes. Oh, I wanted to ask, do you know what this strip of paper is for?
Oh, Miko wrote that. She can explain it better than me. Why don't you ask her?
Lol. I think I'll ask someone else.
Big Dog is afraid?
Let's see. God of Thunder, heed our call.
Don't you think this puzzle is a bit too complicated? If we make this small adjustment, it'd be a lot easier to understand, don't you think?
You're right. I never thought about it that way.
Nice one, Ayaka. I knew you'd be a great addition to the team.
Oh, no. You two did all the hard work. You made it easy for me.
Hello.
Oh, when did you get here?
Just now. Seems like you're a natural, Ayaka. A real game developer at heart, huh?
Yes, Big Dog is afraid of women. Yeah. You talked about wanting to create a game the day before yesterday.
Oh, you remember that. Well, Brother had everything covered, so I asked Yoimiya if she could use a hand. I'm just glad I didn't turn out to be an inconvenience.
An inconvenience? We were in such a jam, you saved us.
In a jam? Because jam is sticky, and we got stuck.
Not that kind of jam. But it doesn't matter. We just need to get this done.
Traveler, Lady Guji told me about the upcoming battle. As I understand it, this is an extremely dangerous endeavor, and the rest of us can only help from the sidelines. Our thoughts and prayers are with you. Be careful.
Alright, Miss got the hard stuff covered, so let's give this our all.
How did you sleep last night, Sayu? Do you need a break?
I think I can push through just this once. I'm sure I'll still get taller.
Great Mujina Yokai! Good luck!
Look at the kitsune things, they're so cute. Hey man. Finally, I'm free from having to cook all these weird creative dishes. Ugh, but I do miss them now somehow. Anyway, should you fancy it, do come back and save and have some dango milk once you and our almighty Shogun return victorious. Oh, Tomai, my bro, heard you're in a bind. The almighty Arataki unbeatable and unmatched game dev team is here to help.
The Arataki gang rules!
Oh, I got an order. Yay, thank you so much. I'm so happy. I just got a notification for it. Yay. I'm not sure how helpful most of them will turn out to be, but at least, I'm a licensed game designer. Really? I'm so sorry, everyone. I was so focused on this game, I didn't notice Kinkaku and the others at all.
Not your fault. Bakedanuki are powerful. Even Shosei couldn't smell them.
Yeah, we didn't notice anything. We didn't notice anything either. Miss Paimon, don't sweat the small stuff. I'm sure all Hitotsume Kozo and those little fellas want is for you to honor their last wishes and finish what you set out to do. That was beautiful, boss, but last wishes are used for people who are, you know, dead. Dead? As in the big sleep? The final curtain? The last hurrah? Genta, you copied down the wrong thing!
Longhorn Oni is stupid. Stupid Oni really helped make game?
Yeah, exactly, Tora. We'll see, but as you said, I'll try my best to, finish what we started.
By the way, where are the real still hate Totsume Kozo and his friends. And what about Tetsunosuke and the others?
After the three passed out, the Bakedanuki hid them in their home to keep them safe. Even under the influence of a nightmare fragment, Bakedanuki are kind at heart. As for Tetsunosuke and the others, they're in charge of setting up the ritual as punishment for causing all that panic. Something about showing them what it's really like to work through the night? Sounds like Miko's doing. Once we deal with the crisis, I think I'll get the whole gang together. Hitotsume Kozo, Yoko, Kappa, plus Kinkaku, Ginkaku, and Tetsunosuke too. We can all play Akutsu hard past them to our heart's content. I'm thinking we spice up the final stage with a Kaboom King, designed after the one and only Arataki Ito. I mean, come on, how epic are these horns?
Great idea, boss!
Something tells Paimon this group is about to be as useless as the one you had before.
Don't worry about hurting any feelings, Mr. Toma. Just let me know if someone's being a nuisance and I'll knock some sense into them.
Hornless Oni? He's as scary as ever.
It's fine, as long as Ito's okay with the Kaboom King being defeated by a Harpastum in the end. Lol. Oh. Hi, Nyx. Did you have a good nap? What the hell?
Ah, it's you. Before battle, it is imperative to calm the mind. If you have unfinished business, see to that now.
I'm good.
Then, come meditate with me.
You seem unsettled.
Since leaving the plane of Euthymia, I seem to experience this feeling more and more, whether in the markets of Inazuma or before the sacred Sakura.
I seem to have a hand in a lot of those, I'm sorry.
No, it may not be a bad thing. In the plane of Euthymia, I could not perceive the consequences of my choices, but that did not preclude their impact.
Thank you, Atsuko, for blocking those terms. It would be crazy if they just, like, try to do that again and find a way around it or something.
It is only natural that I would feel their effect one day. Even a god cannot sever the link between cause and effect. I have come to realize that isolating oneself from all engagement...
Oh, I got one more order,
is
hell
no
yeah!
way to reach a true state of euthymia.
Thank you for the order. I don't know if the person is here, but thank you anyway. I'm gonna say thank you out loud.
I will not unleash Muso no Hitotachi this time. I can only support you in the battle ahead.
Maybe I just need to block the word. Maybe you could block Nejna.com or something? Yeah, maybe you could do that. Maybe it could work.
Using illusion against illusion. Dream against nightmare. The ultimate success of this plan comes down to you, traveler.
This is a last-minute plan. We don't exactly know what we're about to face, and it could all fall through at a moment's notice. But one thing's for sure. This time you will not face her alone. Aww. Aww. Because I say a beginner, I will be notified as a bot.
Did we do it?
Yeah, you could just do Nejna. Phew, just in time. And it's done. Woo, right on! Big dubs for the team!
The Arataki gang rules!
Oh my god. What in the... Don't panic. Just follow the plan.
Prepare yourself, traveler.
Already done.
All right. Follow me.
Let's go! You will obtain new combat techniques known as Asperian Veil Break. Okay, I already know that.
To think, there would be a day when we would fight in the plain of Euthymia, side by side. Stay on your guard, traveler.
God of Thunder, heed our call.
Cool. I love that. Shit, I missed.
Shatter the night, unmask it all.
Damn. Okay. Wait for A to attack. Maybe do it?
I lend you my power. I grant you the Shogun's blessing.
What the hell was that? Why did I have like a 1 millisecond Wanderer jump scare? That was so weird. Did you see that?
God of Thunder, heed our call.
Shatter the night, unmask it all.
With your might, let illusions fall.
With your might, let illusions fall.
Wake up! Wake up! Makoshi-sama! Makoshi-sama! Are you okay?
We thought you'd been eaten alive by that beast.
Mother!
Oh, is that... Oh my god, that's... Nagamasa.
Do what you must. Just save her.
This nightmare, it's beyond our skill to heal.
Oh. She's pretty. Oh my god.
A nightmare. It felt like an endless nightmare.
Sleep in peace. This time, only sweet dreams await.
Okay. That's so sad. Hey. I'm sad now.
For many of us, I'm sure the last few days have seen unforgettable levels of stress and fatigue. But for now, I hope we can put the past behind us and enjoy a night of pure, unadulterated fun. Now, before we kick things off, our representative will announce the award for Best Game.
Everyone wins. The award for Best Game goes to... Oh my god, I actually have to pick? I don't know. I still really love Akitsu Heart Blossom. You did it, guys! I wish Hitotsume Kozo and the others were here. What I'd give to see the look on their faces. Except you wouldn't be able to see their expressions at all.
The winning team will take home a sum of prize money courtesy of the Yashiro Commission, along with the Tanuki Game Award. In addition, our special guest has the honor of announcing a special award. Shogun, if you could.
I voted Mizuki and Kokomi so he can get the money to help Watatsumi Island. Oh, that was a good cause. I feel bad now. I'm joking.
This special award recognizes the team with the most immersive game. And that goes to the creators of the horror game, The Doppelganger Incident.
Oh!
Ginkaku, and Tetsunosuke.
That's cute.
Huh? Oh, so it was a horror game all along! I really thought I'd seen a ghost.
Wow, that takes immersive to a whole new level. Baketanuki are something else.
Ah, smart idea. Now people have no reason to fear the yokai. I don't think the Shogun and Lady Guji want the yokai to fear humans either.
I present you this award in the name of the Narukami Ogosho, and I promise you this. No human shall infringe on your peace without cause.
Shogun is the best!
Shogun is the best!
What about the Shogunate's development plan?
The whole purpose of the investigation was to avoid disturbing yokai territory. Besides, the world is a big place. Humans, yokai, there's more than enough room for all of us.
Oh man, that was great! That was dope! There's probably people to talk to. Let's see.
Next time.
Okay. That's weird. I can't seem to understand the Bakedanuki anymore. Some kind of spell must be wearing off, although I think I got the gist. Let's play together again next time. Aww.
Huh. We finished the game, but it feels like I'm forgetting something. Like our original goal.
Well, if you can't remember, it must not have been that important.
Just let it go and enjoy the festival. All the games are super fun.
Baketanuki spell.
You three feeling alright? No side effects?
All good. That Yumekwi Baku lady already looked us over.
We woke up once the nightmare fragment was gone. It felt like one big, long dream.
Sorry we couldn't help you with the game, boss.
Don't worry about it. Besides, there's still time. Why don't you try out Akitsu Heart Blossom and tell me what you think?
Let's kapow together!
Kapow! Oh, you didn't go to the hot springs? Well, now I don't see you going either. We did go with the boss once, but then he got into his head that to start some sort of competition. What sort of competition? I forgot. The only thing I remember is almost passing out from the heat. Okay. I need to get these books, dude. Dude. The Yashiro Commission just sent over a set of congratulatory letters addressed to us specifically. We've got commemorative artwork from Mr. Calx, a handwritten letter from Mr. Genyu, and this one too. Hey Auntie Aratani, hey Lady Guji, I hope Yai Publishing House's festival goes super great. Also say hi to Big Sis Yoimiya for me, okay? There was no marked sender, but I think I can just about guess which little miss might have had it delivered to us. Hey. Okay. Bah!
Though there were misunderstandings, wariness, and even hostilities along the way, we still ended up with a celebration in the end. Seeing the Bakedanuki together with all these humans and yokai. It's a moving sight indeed.
Speaking of the Bakedanuki, where are Kinkaku and the others?
Miko took them to Mizuki so she can check them over. We needed to make sure the disappearance of the nightmare fragment did not have an adverse impact on them. After all, you claimed striking down the nightmare could endanger the Bakedanuki.
Oh yeah, okay.
Unless that was a lie?
Of course it wasn't. Lol. Are you mad at me? So many congratulatory letters. Oh my god! Hi Lord Zenith, how are you doing? Did you have a good day? So many congratulatory letters and gifts from everywhere. Gotta make sure to keep a record of them all. Dandelion White from Mondstadt, Core Lapis from Liyue Harbor. These are marked for delivery to the Yashiro Commission in Amenoma Smithy. Who? They look like forging blueprints, and none I've ever seen before, but they are of Inazuman style. Could they be schematics that were lost at some point in the path? Yes! Yes! This is making me insane. This is making me insane. Insane. Also, who threw up, like... Hi, Lord Zenith. Also, don't worry, it's like, if you don't play Genshin, you probably wouldn't get it. It's like a very deep Genshin lore thing that I'm really obsessed with, and it hasn't been referenced in a while, like, I don't know, 2 years, and now it's like here, in the middle of an event, by 2 NPCs who are optional to talk to. I guess Academia historians recreated and collated them. Couldn't have been easy, I'll say that. The sender has signed off as the Vahumana School. I'm gonna throw up! Is Kazuha not around? Like, I remember someone saying that Kazuha was there somewhere. Before I talk to Ito, I just want to make sure. Because he's next to Yai? Where? Am I blind?
Behold.
Oh. Wait.
Quit following me.
Am I stupid? Yes. And go right. What? Oh, do I have to talk to Ito first? I want to talk to Kazuha. I thought he was around here somewhere. Do I have to like talk to Ito first or something? Okay. Ah, compadre, an old birdie told me you went to Isa bathhouse last night. I'm getting the crew together and we're gonna go there to celebrate. You in?
But we were just there.
Yeah, but I bet... Okay, but I bet you were missing a few people, yeah? Like Shinobu and Goro and, you know, Ayato. Basically, boss heard about the trip and now he really wants to go. Anyway, once you're done perusing, come find me and we'll soak it up! Yeah! Oh, damn it. Okay, there's more? Be for real. Well, ready to get your soak on? Ready. Yeah! Next up, Isa bathhouse! Following Ito's constant nagging, you all head to Isa bathhouse. Okay. Yeah, look at them! That's gotta be the hottest one. Let's see who can last the longest. Who's in? If you're that excited about it, how can I refuse? Listen, this isn't a sauna.
So warm. Oh, hey, don't fall asleep in the tub.
Oh, she's adorable. Look at her. My fur is so heavy, I almost feel dizzy. She's so done with everybody. If you can't handle the heat, Goro, get out of the tub. Hey, stop being so loud. I love this. Ito is as energetic as ever. Oh my god, this is so good. This is so fun. I love it. I love it. Hazel looks so handsome here. Oh my god. And Yoimiya with her hairstyle.
It's not good to get distracted during a match, brother.
Whoa, this game is getting heated. What's your next move, miss? What do you two think? I would take it slow. Try to consolidate my advantage. Or you could be aggressive. Taking a risk isn't a bad idea. Be aggressive. Oh, very clever, miss. Oh, wait, that's Ayato. Very clever, miss. A decisive defeat. I concede. Now, based on the random draw earlier, the next player should be... Ayaka. Have fun, you two.
Oh, okay. Go easy on me, traveler.
Ayato must have lost to me on purpose to give Ayaka more time to play. Always up to something, that one.
Boss! The Mikawa Flower Festival was a huge success for us! We had 3 times more visitors than usual!
Let's go!
Based on what we've made so far, I think we'll be able to make... this much.
That's great news! We might even beat Yai Publishing House this month.
Oh, you look pleased about something. Having a party without me?
Oh, it's nothing.
I forgot to share some good news with you. 30% of the proceeds from the festival have been transferred to Yai Publishing House. We're expecting record profit this month. Don't you think congratulations are in order?
What?
Well, boss, I guess congratulations are in order. This is our 333rd time competing against Yai Publishing House in sales, and our best showing to date. 2nd place.
May this be a night of sweet dreams for all.
Aww. This is really good. We did it. Where's Kazuha? What? Is he back at the venue? Yai's game?
Too slow.
Oh, Takuya! Oh my god! Wait, aren't you? That's right, I'm the Blue Oni descendant who was arrested in that previous incident. I didn't expect to meet you again under these circumstances. A Kitsune lady came to the police station the other day saying that an Oni-related incident had come up and that I might have the chance to make amends for my crime. But that it turned out everything had been taken care of before I could even arrive. And I see humans and yokai staging such a grand festival together. Could it be that she just wanted me to see with my own eyes that both yokai and oni are already getting along with humans just fine? Anyway, help me keep this outing of mine a secret, alright? Especially from that Crimson Oni descendant. He'll start pestering me to join the Arataki gang again, which is a decision I'd rather put off until my sentence ends and I've spent some time living as a free man. I mean Oni. He'd go to the police station to look for you if he had to. On that count, I guess you'll just have to keep a better eye on him. Yay!
Quit following me.
I love that they showed him again. Oh, Chiori's over there also.
Nice to see you again, traveler.
You made the trip from Fontaine?
Yes. The news spread far and wide. A festival for humans and yokai alike is a grand occasion after all.
Oh my god, my ear hurts.
Ayaka happened to send me an invitation as well, so I came to check it out. I have to say, the atmosphere in Inazuma seems much improved since I left.
You're so right. Bro, what am I doing? Oh, there he is. Yes! 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 Blossoms in the sky, intoxicating the clouds in drunken stupor. No games for you, Kazuha? Oh well, you were drawn to this place too, weren't you? I did come for the festival, but the cherry blossoms on Mount Yogo are as arresting as ever. I like to take things slow, stopping to appreciate the mountain views or the sound of the rain. A vacation should be a bit spontaneous, don't you think? I fucking love him so much! Kazuha, I love you! Want me to take pictures? Yes. The angle's wrong because there's a tree right in front of us. God damn it. Kazuha, you're at the wrong angle! Also, Atsuko, same. Obsessed.
There's no such thing as pure freedom in this world. Even the wind cannot blow on forever.
Miss Wen. I should put Miss Wen as an actual emoji here, honestly. Alright. Alright, well, we did it. Wait, oh, Kirara's here too! Bro, I didn't...
Grab the stick and twist it!
Come on, yeah, Express at your service. Oh, it's you! What are you doing? Festival delivery. Let's say you buy a bunch of stuff at a stall. Who wants to carry it around for the rest of the night? That's where Komani Express comes in. Entrust your stuff to us and we'll deliver your festival purchases straight to your door. Grab a Zik and twist it to Kazuha? Oh no. Grab a Zik and twist it! Did I miss any other people? No. Man, Kazuha was just so close to hearing their conversation. It would have been insane. Bro, I'm mad. It's gonna be okay someday. Someday we'll win for real. For real this time, bro. What? Hazel reads the note and has Kazuha go to Sumeru. Yes. He's right nearby the convo, just like what he did in Irodori. You know what? Like, the fic I'm writing is exactly, like, it starts in Irodori and Kazuha, like, hearing Ayato's conversation with the Traveler. And so that's why it goes, like, completely differently for him after that, because he decides to go investigate. Unlike what actually happened in the event. That's what I'm doing right now. Alright, I think I'm gonna stop for today, though. I'm really tired. It's so late, dude. Thank you guys so much for hopping in, though. I appreciate it. It was really fun. I really love playing this game and the event. I really love this event. It was so good. Really good event. I had a lot of fun, and the lore was scrumptious. Yeah, thank you for hanging out. And we talked to Kazuha just then, don't mention Wander, like, oh yo, what the fuck? Yeah, exactly, makes no sense. I know, they're taking their time, they're slow burning it, it's okay. We just gotta be more patient. We have been patient this whole time, we can do it again! Alright. Let's just see who I can raid. Who's online right now? Almost nobody. Live on Shadow is playing Lunar Lux. I don't know what that is. We're gonna raid them to see what it's about. Yeah, thank you guys for hopping in. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm gonna play some Dead by Daylight, probably. Live on Shadow. Alright, starting the raid is gonna take a few seconds. Thank you guys again for coming. And I'll see y'all tomorrow for more stuff. Probably Dead by Daylight, because it's been a while. Bye, everybody. I love y'all.